Welcome everyone. So excited to be here. We're going to be doing a live shot, D&D one-shot session for you guys. Big shout out to Roll20, allowing us to come on here. Caleb, Crowan, Amber, Nyte, Casanova, welcome. How are you guys doing today?
Feeling good. Excited for this opportunity. This is awesome. I don't know. I'm just excited to be here, guys.
Yeah,
dope.
Same. This is gonna be a good time. So excited about it, guys. If you want to help support the stream, the one thing to know is that this D&D live show is going to be for a good cause. So it is going to be for code 2040. You guys can do !donate to check it out in the chat, or if you see this big bar above us on the top, we are trying to raise money. And a big thing to note about it is that Roll20 is going to match dollar for dollar, right? So if you donate $20, Roll20 will also donate $20. Also, a cool thing we're going to be doing during this session is that all of the money you donate is going to either help or harm our adventurers. Our Dungeon Master, Caleb, will have a little bit more information about that, about how it's going to work, or maybe it'll just be a bit of a surprise, but it's something we're really excited about. We set a goal amongst us. We were chatting, and we'd love to raise $500 for code 2040. So if you guys can help us be a part of that, we'd really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get on into it. Caleb, the Dungeon Master, it's over to you, man.
Yeah, what's up, guys? First off, I would like to give a big thanks to Stuart Chatwood for allowing us to utilize the Darkest Dungeon music. You can find that game and soundtrack on Steam, one of my favorite games, and I just really wanted to use it, so, happy that we can. But on that note, if everybody's ready, let's jump on in. So, welcome to Amordia. We begin in the Third Age. The powers that be find themselves divided, with the scarred lands of Progenia championed by one queen goddess, Teljasha Starbrand. The main opposing faction, the Redhold Regiment, unite under one Lord Equinius Crimsonhoof, otherwise known as the Planesrunner. The far-off lands of Daranith and Karkovia keep to themselves, navigating their own religious, tribal, political issues. The progressive sky cities above as well are hidden away by the ever-present blanket of cloud cover put there by Queen Teljasha's Weathermancers. Tonight, however, we will not be dealing in the intricacies of world political intrigue or the rise of new nations. We instead move to the swamplands on the edge of the Nova Forest, fog-covered wilds where few would tread willingly. Strange magical storms have started to flare up there, slowly but surely increasing in frequency. Most of the local denizens and wildlife have migrated away to escape the unstable magics which seem to be soaking into the very bones of the land here, save but one small settlement. And that settlement, a manor of mixed repute, is where our party is headed. The party, 4 friends, find themselves waking up at first light as they make their way to Dreadjoy Manor. The first one to awaken is a large man, a glowing pendant shining brightly on his chest. Michael, if you would like to describe your character.
Yes, I'm Tarok Herbfinder, a Goliath Conquest Paladin. I have a green emerald that just has a faint glow around my neck. Pauldron, a little bit of a druidic wear, scars from past battles. A Goliath, of course. I am large and massive with my 2-handed war axe. You can often find me, wandering the forests and the woods, looking for herbs and plants. Not one for a lot of words, but in battle you'll see me coming.
Hell yeah. And on that note, next, Nyte, if you would like to describe your character.
So I'm not going to do it in first person like Michael did. Just because the way that she's going to talk is going to be hard to understand most of the time, so I'd rather just be clear about it. But her name is Azula, or Azula. She is Yuan-Ti. She's a little bit on the smaller side, so she stands about maybe like 5'3", 5'4". When you look at her, you can see she has very pale skin. It's almost like it's pretty much white, and she has black markings all over her. Her left arm is covered in snake, like a snake tattoo, and it's really, really large. And kind of like the clothes that she's wearing a dress, but it's kind of like tattered, and it's got like parts of the forest on her because she is a druid. And then she has a giant 60-foot snake who is probably sleeping somewhere in the back, keeping watch over them.
Perfect. And as Azula awakens, so do two brothers. Would you like to describe your characters?
Yeah.
Who's starting? You going? Go ahead, buddy.
Sure. Yeah, I'll
Take
go. All right. So, first brother that awakes just a second before the other. Kind of pale skin, around like 5'10", brown eyes, wearing very dark leathers. As soon as wakes up and sits up, and just pulls the hood up as well. Picks up some short swords, put them by his side. It looks like kind of unassuming. The most intricate thing, however, that he has would probably be a black leather bracer that's around his arm. But the interesting thing is that it has a bit of a faint gray smoke that constantly seems to swirl gently around it. And he awakes and looks over to his brother that is going to awake very shortly.
Yeah, and then the other brother, Nephrite, awakens. He's, around the same stature, same build, wearing very similar clothing, the black leathers. He's got a cloak on him that's kind of casting a faint shimmer around his entire body. He gets up and quickly flicks two psionic daggers out and starts playing with them, just checking to make sure everything's all right. Puts them back away. And he's kind of has this olive skin with brown hair and one side shaved. You can see under the hood of the cowl of his cloak. And he just looks to his brother. Says, Kai, good morning. You ready to finally find him? I think we've been looking for so long.
Good morning. A moment, brother. There's something. And then kind of looks off towards where there's seemingly nobody and starts having like a bit of a hushed conversation, nods a little bit, and then turns back and says, yes. Oh, sorry, there was another. But
The chatter again. I see. Well,
of course. Every morning.
I'm sure they had plenty to say, but, far less interesting than the rest of us, of course, right?
You will have to prove that one. They had some very interesting tales, taught me a thing or two going into today.
Well, I'm sure that they will assist us on our journey. The search for Papa continues, but let us see if our companions are ready to go. Azula?
Yes.
Well, it seems she's ready, brother.
I mean, that was what the yes would imply, no?
I suppose so. Torak.
Torak
how do you
grabs his
fare?
axe, puts it on his shoulder, says, I've been waiting for you to wake up. Let's go, twins.
Need our beauty sleep. Very well.
You
Lead
might
the
need
way,
a bit
Torak.
more if you want to take a nap later.
Just punches him. Punches his brother.
Just like chuckles a little bit and keeps walking.
Yeah, so at this point, about 1 mile north, you would know your inquiry lies there. This large manor that you've heard of. Some think it's just a fable. Others believe it to be a place where the puppeteers of the world live. These pale tieflings known as the Dreadjoys. And because of this, you all have kind of come together and are now seeking whatever you might be seeking from these people. As you begin to travel, who's going to be leading you through this dense fog?
How many people can get on the snake?
I would say all of you could probably get on the snake. Pearl is quite large.
If we would like to get on Pearl, she can take us through.
I mean, Torak is a bit apprehensive of riding a giant snake. How do we know?
Use can be left behind.
I
suppose I could get that nap in if we go ahead and take a ride.
There you go. It will work out for you, brother.
I just would like a simple reassurance that I won't die. That's all. I'm not trying to bail out. It's a giant snake. I've never rode one before.
So Pearl, she's kind of like curled up like behind everyone right now, but she kind of like, you notice that she like turns to look at you as like you're talking, and she get like her face starts coming like so much closer. It's like just slowly until she's like right in front of you, and she just stares.
See, look, she's friendly.
I like, softly, like gently put my hand out.
Do you boop her? Do you boop the nose?
No, I don't boop the nose. I just let her sniff me. Try to just become friends. That's all.
Tarok, roll me an animal handling check.
Oh man, is this a D20?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I like rolling physical dice, so what?
Sure thing.
I rolled an 8 plus.
Oh.
I mean, it's not going to be good. Yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah, with an 8, as you do put your hand out, Pearl kind of sniffs at you, and her little tongue flipping out, and she almost kind of recoils a little bit and looks towards you, Ursula.
Oh, he does not smell that bad.
I beg to differ. We've been traveling for quite a while. Might need to find a river, a lake, something like that, and throw him in, but come on, get on the snake, Sora.
The mana.
Yeah, you all have been traveling across this continent, now finding yourselves almost in the central area there, deep in this forest, now in this bog, which is just covered in fog. And in the distance, you can see a storm, but it's not like just regular clouds. It seems to be shifting lights, almost like you can see something else, another reality on the other side that just hangs high above the sky here. It's very strange, almost like the northern lights, just shimmering and wavering and glistening above you perpetually, morning, noon, and night. But yeah, as you all get on to Pearl, who will be, I guess, leading that? I guess it would be you, Ursula. Azula.
Yeah, she'll sit like near her head.
Perfect.
Or like on top of her head.
Yeah, perfect. With that, roll me a survival check with advantage.
I'm good at those. I don't think you can roll advantage with this, so boom.
That's fine. 23, beautiful. Yeah, you have a kind of makeshift map that you picked up previously as you're making your way here. And sure enough, that mile comes real easy as you just slither over everything. None of these potholes or little rivers that pass through, causing any hindrance, as Pearl is able to just slide right on over. And off in the distance, you finally see it, an immense manor. It seems to be probably 100 feet tall. The structure itself, you can see several levels there, as well as a probably 10-foot kind of hedge partition that goes around the outer edges of this manor. And then behind it, you can also see strange shapes that seem to be also more hedges that have perhaps been trimmed to look like entities of some merit, perhaps monsters, perhaps humanoid. You can't really tell from this distance. But what are you going to do as you now approach what you've been looking for?
Just kind of call out, ask, is that the location?
This seems to be the one. How many other large buildings do you know in the middle of the forest?
I don't know of many large buildings near anywhere else.
Yeah, we've seen
Aside
quite a
from-
few subterranean megastructures, but large buildings out in the forest? No, that's not one we found.
Azula will have Pearl like lower her head, and as she'll say like everyone should probably get off, and then she'll put her hand on Pearl, and what does she say? She'll say Zenzu, and then you will see as the snake starts to shrink, and it turns into a white staff that looks very much just like Pearl does, and it's just a staff in her hand.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll never
would-
get used to that.
Yeah.
For safekeeping.
Neff, did you know snakes can get that large?
Well, I mean, we've seen hers a number of times, but before that, oh,
Yeah, before.
no, didn't have a clue. I mean, we fought a couple of them back where they were more, I don't know, maybe quarter of the size. Never as big as Pearl.
She is a special one.
I believe it.
Everybody roll me a perception check.
Mm-mm.
14.
This one sees nothing.
Yeah.
Twice, it's a 3. So
Then Kyanite,
Yeah.
you specifically would see a figure in the fog slowly approaching you. A man who seems to be about your same height. And then you watch as it just kind of disappears and you hear almost in your ear, but very different from the usual folks that you hear whispering to you.
Okay. Is from the direction of the manor?
Yes.
Just kind of turn to his brother and say, if there seemed to be one approaching, but they disappeared, and it doesn't seem like they're ones that I usually speak with. Although that's what I thought at first. Something is different.
are you certain? Because I didn't see anything. I mean, I know sometimes your friends seem rather, well, physical, I suppose.
It could have been something. I don't know.
Suddenly, you feel something on your foot, a scurrying sensation as you look down, and you see a small rat that seems to be starting to scale your foot and your leg as it's just starting to crawl up your leg.
The interested look, I try to just try to like, grab the rat and
Yeah.
hold it, look at it.
Yeah, you grab the rat, and it's strange. It looks like a regular rat, but its eyes almost look a bit more humanoid, and it's almost as if it is smiling as it's looking at you.
Just kind of show the rat to everyone else and say, "This looks strange, no?"
Creepy.
It is familiar.
From where?
From, I assume, the only place that is here. No?
Just try to put it on the ground, see what it does.
Yeah, as you put it on the ground, you watch as it starts to almost anamorph its way from being a rat and shifts into a more humanoid form. The one that you saw silhouetted before. You see a pale man with horns that seem to kind of jut forward like this. He has sharp teeth and a smile that seems to be forever stuck on his face. He seems to be wearing also very dapper clothing, but the clothing seems to be tattered, ripped, covered almost in fungus, as if this man had been crawling around for some time in the very bog that you're standing in. And he looks at all of you and says, "Hello, everyone. Welcome to my manor. I'm Humboldt Dreadjoy. Pleasure to make your acquaintance." As he puts his hand out, almost signifying as a king would to kiss the ring, where there are no rings on his hand. He looks at each of you, seeing how you respond.
I hesitantly reach out, shake the hand, completely missing the cue of like kissing anything, just not aware of that one, so
Yeah.
normal, just shake it.
Yeah, he shakes your hand and he smiles even bigger. Well, what might your names be? It's not every day that folk come to us so casually.
I am Kyanite. You are Humboldt Dreadjoy?
Correct. Good memory, this one.
Pleasure
just
to meet
said
you, Humboldt. I'm Neff.
Oh, Neff. That's a fun name. I like that name.
Tarak.
This.
Tarak shakes Humboldt's hand after and says, I admire your greenery, sir.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. I am the tender to this beautiful garden and the swamps beyond, so that means more than you'll ever know.
This one's name is Sula.
Sula.
She just kind of like nods to you.
I believe we are cut from the same cloth as I give you the up and down. Well, you are welcome in my manor, because of her specifically. Come, let us have... Do you drink wine? Any of you?
Yeah.
Of course. Perfect. Follow me as he just starts trekking the path, and as he starts to turn to walk, the fog seems to almost just open, like the Red Sea before him, seemingly at his beck and call here, as the fog, as it parts before him, also starts to dissipate, and you see, as you get closer, cobblestone, where a path perhaps once was, that leads to the opening of the hedge partitions there. As you get closer, the immensity of this manor just continues to dawn on you as it just, is gargantuan in size, blotting out the little light that you would have from, breaking through the clouds above. You see two large doors as he just kind of flips a hand and they open up before him magically. Of course, friends, you are welcome. However, I must know one thing. Are you here to help me? Because if so, I do have a job for you.
That may depend on what you're offering, or what you can help us with instead.
Oh, of
Or
course.
in turn.
Yes. We'll scratch each other's backs, Neff, and we'll make a day of it. Yes? Perfect. Come. As he then starts almost a little bit of a skip as he runs in, going from this very strange, fog-covered man into almost giddy as he starts running into this massive manor. As you start to follow, I assume, unless anybody has any predispositions here.
I'll follow, but I'll turn
I'll
to Kai and say, hey Kai, I said we like wine, but I'm trying to remember which one that is. Do we like that?
I think I was thinking about that. I think we had it before, and I felt funny after.
It's
I
that
don't
one,
know.
isn't it? We don't really like that. Well, we do, but
Oh, I was going to ask you if all wine did that. Does all wine do that?
I think so. I think that's what that is.
Oh,
All right, well,
no wine then.
carry on. Let's go.
Yeah, as you follow, you open up the very first room here, this massive foyer with two massive staircases on either side that seem to lead up to a second level. You also see just doors to your left, to your right, all closed. Where they go, you don't know, as he continues just straight from the entrance to the door directly in front of this entranceway, as he just beckons. Just come with me, as he continues moving forward. As you follow into this specific room, you see a large table. It seems to probably be 25 feet long from end to end, with various large, almost throne-like chairs that seem to be assorted on either side, as well as down the length of it. In this room as well, on the walls, massive tapestries that hang almost from the ceiling with a strange language, which seems like it might be infernal if anybody speaks that, but it seems to be something even a bit more ancient than that. Also, you see shining swords, large shining shields, bows and arrows, quivers that seem to just be lining the walls here, almost like trophies. And before you, you see a massive feast, almost as if he was expecting you. Welcome, friends. Sit where you like. Just note it at the head of the table there, and that's my seat there, as he points at the other side of the table. But eat if you like, and also if you'd like to partake of the wine, I have something interesting that you can always try. Blood wine, anyone?
Tauros,
No.
what is will there be any negative side effects if I drink this blood wine?
Right, it's for the gambler. If you're a gambler, I would recommend giving it a go, because one drink of this and you might end up dead, but if you don't, well then, what a story to tell. Am I right? A little roulette, as they say. You ever been?
Life
You
is
ever been to Cyprus?
well, no, I've never been there, but life is an ever-changing story. I'll take a glass.
Oh, perfection, my friend. I like this one even more so. All right, we have you with this. I believe I saw the snake staff there. Love it, love it, love it. We have him. He's going to partake of the wine. You two, a little coy, but I enjoy the chase. Anyway, come with me, Tarok, as he walks around this table, and you see a little station with a bunch of drinks and cups that are set out, goblets and things, and he starts to just pour various different drinks. Ale, for those of you who are not partaking in the blood wine, but one goblet. A bit more, what's the word, gaudy. Encrusted with gemstones, just bigger than any cup has the right to be, as he just hands it over to you, Tarok, and inside you see a very viscous, thick, just deep red liquid.
Michael's just gonna die, or just straight off? He's just inting immediately.
No, I'm not gonna die. I'm a giant Goliath. There's no world I die here. I will drink like 2 gulps worth, not the entire goblet, but I will, take a hearty drink.
Knight seems very interested in watching Tarok drink, and is just kind of like fidgeting with his fingers, kind of like ready for something, but not.
Asuna's not even watching.
And is like, well, I know he didn't want the wine, but now that he's got that goblet, I'm really jealous. All right, well, let's see what happens at least.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, would there be a chicken finger, or like what kind of food is laid out? Is there like a piece of meat I could go grab, like just like a turkey leg or something, like?
Yeah, I mean, you see all different kinds of things, like big ass turkeys. You see like hogs with the apple in the mouth. Like, it's a spread from end to end. 25 feet of food, just bowls filled with all kinds of things, exotic food from Karkovia, more, what's the word? Rustic meals from the eastern landscapes there, and yeah, some of this food you've never seen before, but it smells divine. And then it's cut before you. It looks enticing.
I would go grab like a hearty, like turkey's thigh, and I would just take a bite of that and drink a bit of the blood wine.
Perfect. Yeah, roll me a Constitution save.
Oh boy.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, you watch as he just willingly takes a sip, and it's very sweet. It's very thick. It's almost like I don't want to describe it that way. Like a pudding almost. Yeah.
All right, I rolled a 3, but I have a +5, so I got an 8.
No.
You guys watch as Tarok takes a drink and just face down on the table, motionless. And you watch as Humboldt. Oh dear. Well, that won't do. I still need help. Maximus, he calls out, and it almost seems to reverberate through this room. You watch as a far door off in the eastern side of this room opens up, and you see a small halfling kind of lumber over. Yeah, boss? This one drunk the wine, but I still need his help. Can you do your thing, please? The halfling. Yeah, boss. And you watch as little Maximus starts to cast a spell, a large diamond floating before him, as it floats over and implants itself into Tarok's back. And Tarok, you come back from the brink. You saw your life as you lived it time and time again, and it ended in an explosion of ravens flying in every direction. And then breath once again.
The one true always delivers.
You also watch as he looks at all of you, and his eyes are now bloodshot red.
Are you feeling all right, Tarok?
I've had a bit of a vision, but the one true will always keep me protected.
Right. Yeah.
You were going to say alive, but yeah, not always alive, but protected maybe.
Yes. Praise be to the one true, Humboldt cuts in. Well, I do like the cut of your jib. If you're willing to just drink like that, then you are good tools, I suppose, or people, really. So first off, it is. I apologize.
I like your cut, G.
What are you looking for, first off? And then I'll tell you what I'm looking for. And then we'll scratch each other's backs.
Kai, I mean, how do we ask him about Papa? I mean, how do we...
We're looking for Papa.
Right, the age-old tale of looking for Papa.
I suppose maybe have you heard of the wizard Lazarite? That might work better. That might work better.
Oh, yes, I do know that fellow. He's a necromancer. I know he made some Warforged, which is very interesting. Nobody else has done that I know of. That's your Papa, as you said?
Yeah,
Papa.
That's Papa.
Or Lord Lazarite, yes.
Yes. Good. I might be able to help you with that. I may know where he is. But in order to get such information, you need to do a little thing for me. Anything else that I can help you with, Tarok? Although I must say, giving you that perhaps already puts you in my debt. Yes? Perhaps not. Who knows? I could have done it myself, actually, although you might not look as you do. Right, Maximus? As he looks down at the little halfling and, yeah, boss. You watch as as Humboldt just kind of pats the head of the little halfling and says, "Go on then, little one, go on," as it just waddles away back out the door he came. And you, my snaky friend, what can I do for you?
This one is here to aid the boys. And she will point at the twins.
This
I
is
have
good.
no other reasons.
You are a friend. Helping out your friends, a noble cause. I like this very much. Interesting that you come onto my doorstep this very day, this very eve. You see outside, you see those storms brewing. Hopefully they didn't accost you on your way in. You look like you're all in one piece. Well, you see, something happened. The world is ending. So, I'll just open with that so we can get that out of the way. However, you lot can go and actually stop that from happening. You see, I'll start at the beginning. I was doing some business things, talking to other worldly planeswalking folk, and, well, it was a draining day. I wanted to go have a snog, you see, and there is, one of my favorite denizens of the forest, good old Myrtle Henbender. I thought she was dead, but I went back to her little house, and sure enough, she was alive, and I thought, well, how is this? Well, one thing leads to another. Have a good old time. However, I seem to have left something with her. Have any of you ever heard of a singularity stone? Probably not. Just checking, though. Just checking. You don't like, I'm not one to assume. You know what they say about assuming, right? Anyway, yes.
No.
No.
It makes an ass out of you and me. Yes, it does. But anyway, I seem to have left it there after, a fun-filled night with the old hag in the forest. She's literally a hag, by the way. But the thing about it is I wanted to break it off, one night type thing. And so it's a bit awkward for me to go back. And the world is ending, and so if you would, go retrieve the stone from her. You see, I believe that she might have accidentally turned it on, and she's not strong enough to utilize it. And as such, well, as he kind of points towards a nearby window, and you can see that same ever-present kind of shimmering high, just under the cloud sea. So, what say you?
So you need us to find her rock?
Well, it's actually more of a crystal, if you will, and it seems to have 20 sides to it, and it seems to change its shape. It's sometimes very large, as big as a house. Other times it fits right in my pocket, which is usually how I like to have it. But that's how this came to be. Must have fallen out of my pocket. So, if you would, just go over there. You don't have to say my name or anything. Just say, oh, this is interesting. Take it by force, probably. Put her in the ground, and then just bring it on back in whatever you like, whether it's information, artifacts, riches beyond your wildest dreams. The porcelain bank can provide. Yes.
I suppose that I'm down for that. You know, Kai, we've retrieved many an object in the past.
Yeah, this sounds very much like our kind of line of work.
How are you feeling about this, Torok? You doing okay over there?
Eyes still bloodshot, kind of staring off into the distance. Anything for the glory of the one true. If this is the direction we must go, then I am willingly headed in that direction.
I love it. I love the faith. I love the devout, just following of your goals. Good. Tarok, you are a man after my own heart, honestly. Oh, this should be good, yes. But one thing, as he almost seems like he's about to sneeze, he casts the Time Stop spell, 9th level spell. And he looks upward. None of you able to see him as he... Hello, chat. Welcome to our little game. This singularity stone, well, it gave me a little something. And I know that this is all just fun. Now, we have a donation system which affects this reality-bending storm outside. If you want to help them, let us know with your donation, but if you want to harm them, well, that could be fun as well. In either case, it's up to you. Because once we get that stone back from Myrtle, it all goes back to normal. And the hidden ones, all of you and those folk who are controlling these nerds, well, they will all break from this connection here. So, if you would like, you can have your input put into this world. Thank you. As the time stop spell dissipates and he... right. Sorry about that. Well...
Bless.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I just... You know, you sneeze and it just feels like forever. Yes, anyway. If you would, Myrtle, she had a nice comfy little home that was just north of here. She might still be there, but maybe not. And she did mention something or other about her sisters coming to town. So you might be dealing with more than just Myrtle. So in any case, good luck. You know, just it's so awkward. It makes sense, right? Like, I'm not crazy, right? It's, you know?
I mean, you might be, I don't know.
Well, that's rude.
We've only just met. I suppose, you know, you very well could be crazy.
You did tell me to drink the wine.
I didn't. I asked if you liked wine, and I said this will kill you, and you drank it. I was very forward. I do not lie.
Fair, I retract my statement.
That did happen.
He did say that it was going to kill you, and
But
then you died.
who offers wine that kills? I thought surely it must be a jest.
Apparently this man does. I mean...
Me?
Who accepts wine that kills?
Yes.
You, sir,
Gosh.
never had a good time.
Maybe not. I mean,
Yeah,
we haven't had...
I think that actually is true. Maybe.
We should add that to the list of things we need to do at some point.
Maybe when we get Papa back, we can have a good time.
You're welcome here anytime. I honestly am loving what's happening. I love this whole dynamic you have, honestly. If you would like to meet the Lord of the City of Brass, he'll be here in like a fortnight, you know, if you're around. But first, let's just save the world, right? I don't think Myrtle understands what she's doing or what she's tapped into, really. So, yeah.
How would we go about finding Myrtle?
Oh, well, just go back out the door you came from, and then just head north. You'll see some strange little, what's the word for them? I don't want to call them statues, because they're really not. They're like mounds of dirt with hair on them, and it's very disgusting. But Myrtle, she has an artist's eye, you know? We don't agree on what art is, but it's her artist's eye. So look for her art, and it should lead you to her abode. Nice little place. Lots of chickens, right? Her last name is Henbender. I don't like it. In any case, I hope that you are able to find her, because I really don't want to have to be the one to talk to her again, yes?
Right.
Sure.
We'll
We'll do, yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, you'll be getting no help from me moving forward, but if you bring me back the stone, which also, by the way, if you do get it, do not try to utilize it or you will die instantly. And Maximus won't be there to save you. And
Just
neither
look at
will I.
Tarok.
Also, at the same
Scratches
time,
his
look at
head
Dora.
awkwardly. Just
The double twin gaze.
let's be off then.
Perfect. I will have my Kenku make sure that there is a more suitable feast for all of you as you make your way back. And you see, just as you guys have been talking, every so often through these various doors, you see small Kenku wearing like tuxedos and, their Sunday best looking outfits, just coming and going, just kind of nodding to you all, just, seemingly going about their housely duties here.
All right.
Anyway, I'm happy to have met you all. Good luck, and don't die, please.
Yes, and we met you as well. All right, thank you.
We have met, yes.
Tarok would walk up to Humboldt, shake his hand, and then head on out and start. I'd wait for everyone outside the building, but I would walk out the door.
Yeah, we'll follow you.
Yep.
Yeah, you notice your hand covered in grime, as this man seems very dirty, just covered in just dirt and sticky something. Just an awful, also a very strange earthy smell about him, as you were kind of discussing things with him here. But yeah, as you step outside, you do once again see the hedge trim partitions there, these various, living statues, as it were, made out of, just leaves and bushes and things. But before you, there is a path that seems to head northward. What are you doing?
Azula, you did not want anything in return from that one? Just gesturing towards the manor.
There is not much left this world can give me.
That sounds sad.
She doesn't say anything.
Torok, I think you probably shouldn't touch the stone when we find it, because he's once again warned us that it will kill you, and I am inclined to believe him this time.
Yes, me too. I would prefer if someone else held the stone. I have the one stone that I need, as I gesture to a, green amulet around my neck that is shining.
All right, so you're already stoned, so we'll just need someone else to get the other one. Got it. All right.
Sounds good. Let's, I would point to the path and ask the group, are we walking or shall we ride this, the snake again?
I think if we are to go, we should go less, what is the word, inconspicuous?
Yeah. Okay. Like, sneaky, like.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. We like not being seen.
It suits us well.
I will be honest with you all. I am not the best at stealth, but I will try my best.
Looks up at him.
Yeah.
I could imagine that if it in the bogs and the swamp, maybe the little bits of green around you will help quite a bit, but just do your best.
How tall is Tarek again?
He's like 9 feet tall.
Okay.
He's a big boy. He's a big
Yeah,
boy.
Goliath, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
half giant, but more giant than, human.
Still smaller than Pearl.
True. That
Got back his DNA test. It's like 80% giant,
Yeah.
like 15%, human, 5% elf. He's got a little in there.
1% halfling. Just
Yeah.
there's one generation that went awry.
A little wild.
All right, should we try to stealth up then and then head north?
Well, yeah, who's going to be leading the pack as you are slowly but surely venturing northward from the manor?
I probably can, because this is like a marsh, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm
That's
pretty good with marshes, and
Yeah, roll me
I'm
a survival
good at
check. to
survival
start.
in general.
Nice.
So,
Hell yeah.
so I will lead the way.
Alright.
24.
Word.
24, yes. Also, everybody now roll a stealth check for me as well.
All right, Kai will at some point just turn to Neff when we start being on our way, and say,
Wow.
Oh, shit.
point to Torak and say, "This one probably can't sneak, but we will use as bait."
Yes, of course. I'm sure that when everyone goes in and pays attention to him, we can find the little stone.
I got an 11 for my stealth with disadvantage.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, overall, the average for the party is decent comparatively there, thanks to the double rogues here. So
Thank
yeah,
you, rogues.
you are easily making your way through with that high roll on survival. Azula really just seems to know these lands. Even though you've never been here, there's something about the energy in the very earth. And while there are these strange spasms of latent magic that seem to be new and fresh there, you're able to kind of start guiding as you do see the first of these strange mounds that seem to have hair and teeth kind of embedded into them, almost trying to look perhaps like a humanoid entity, but it's really just a pile of dirt with shit thrown on top of it. With that stealth, yeah, you would walk very comfortably. The very few small things, wildlife-wise, that do remain, a raven here and there. You see maybe a strange-looking deer that has like a third eye in its forehead, just walks past you without even seemingly noticing you. And you now come to this mound. It seems to be kind of looking off in a direction, teeth and then two stones, almost kind of alluding to being eyes. What are you guys doing?
Kai, how many eyes do deers normally have?
Have we seen deer?
Yeah, we've seen deer around the forest.
Then 2, right?
Well, that one had 3.
Magic deer.
Magic deer?
Can I make an Arcana check, like on the mound, to see if I can see if there's any kind of like
Yes.
magic going on with it?
Yes, make an Arcana check for me.
19.
Yeah, with the 19, you do kind of get a vibe. As you did not cast exactly like detect magic or anything,
vibes.
you get a vibe, like you're vibe checking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, magic vibe check is working out here. So there is something magical about this.
This seems like what he says, but maybe do not get too close. It is off.
Can you tell what is off, or just something?
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes. I see. Do you want me to check it out?
This one would suggest not touching.
Well, I suppose we should be quiet. Here,
Looks
let
at
me
Tara.
try something. I'm gonna look around and I'm going to try and expend one of my die for psychic whispers. Yep. So I rolled high enough, so all of us can communicate telepathically now.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we
You guys
won't
feel
need
that
to.
link.
We don't need to speak.
Tarok
Yeah,
in his
and-
head thinks, what the hell?
You all hear it loud and clear.
Yeah, I figure this way will be better for us to stay a little bit more quiet. Especially you, Tarok. Your voice tends to carry.
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
I make the sign over my lips of like, lips are sealed, you know, and just think, got it.
It's like very loud.
Yeah, it's really loud in your head. You're all like, ah.
You could. Never mind. It is okay.
Yeah, indoor voices.
He's at the back and he's shouting at us because we're
Indoor thoughts. Indoor thoughts.
Well, I suppose if you don't think that I should Wait, is there like an entrance? It's just a mound, actually. It's just
Yeah,
a mound.
like there's yes, you're
it's
still kind
art.
of
Oh, it's art. Oh, got it.
yeah.
Great.
There's like
You're just
magic.
in the swamp, and you find this mound that is looking off in a direction, seemingly, if it was a humanoid, has 2 stones for eyes, just a series of humanoid teeth kind of scattered in a line, and then
Yeah.
just like hair.
My
that seems
brain
have
went
been
to
pushed
cave,
into it.
like it was a mouth open. I don't know why my brain did that. No, this is just a sculpture. It's very pretty.
Yep, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Her best work.
Is there a path still that leads further ahead, or does it stop at this mound?
Yeah, the path seems to have stopped a while ago, and with that high survival check, you are able to kind of make your way and find this individual mound, as it is just kind of staring off into the distance.
Is it staring off north or is it staring off a different direction?
Northwestern.
Okay.
Kai, I guess, would want to see if there's any signs of anything being around here, like kind of disturbances, like broken, I don't know, tree branches or like not tree branches, I guess, but just anything, or like footprints or whatnot. Any signs of anyone
Sure.
else?
Roll a survival check for me as you kind of are getting down close to the ground, looking into any disturbances, any movement. With a dirty 20 there. Yeah. It seems like, aside from that deer that passed by not too long ago, it seems like it's been pretty quiet overall.
Okay. Doesn't seem like there has been much around here, at least that I am getting the vibe of. As it look towards Azula.
Just
She
admiring the sculpture. You know, Kai, this sculpture looks a little bit like our brother, Malachite.
You think?
I think so. Just, bulbous and kind of looks like it maybe would slide across the ground.
I don't know. You've always had a wider imagination than me, so.
I see. Well, I suppose we should continue on. Did you find a way?
If I were to guess where the statue or mound is facing, but don't know anything else.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Who? Or all of us? Or?
Kai.
Okay.
Yeah.
10.
Not hard, so I would say that still passes here. As you are kind of looking at this mound, and as you actually say that, following the path that it's looking at, you do look off in the direction, and probably a good 40 feet away, you see another similar mound.
Ah, yes, there is another. You see that there? It kind of gesture towards where Kai sees the other mound. Maybe they are sort of markers. They are a path in and of themselves.
I suppose we can follow the mounds.
Means we are getting close, though, so.
Tarak, let us go to the next mound then, as Tarak, not so stealthily, starts walking that direction.
Maybe let's, gesturing to his brother, let us go to next mound. We give okay, and then you come. We like, what is that game? Leapfrog, I think we heard once.
Sounds good.
But you don't go in front of us, you just come to us, and then we go ahead, and yes.
Yes, but also don't actually jump over us. I'm afraid you might crush me.
Yes.
Before we continue, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, add +10 to any stealth checks.
Yeah.
Now, and remember, we can communicate with you all just through here, no matter how far away we get. Well, within a mile, but we won't be going off too far.
Hopefully.
Tarak thinks to everyone sounds good, and I will sit down next to the original mound, but not touching it.
Yeah, the earth is nice and wet. You sink into it a little bit, just your weight. But yeah, roll some stealth checks for me as you move forward.
Yeah.
Sure.
Add +10.
Oh no. Alright, well 24, but natural 1.
Oh, damn. 24
Yeah,
with a
23.
natural 1.
Yeah.
It's just rogue things, man.
Good thing we got that plus 10. I got a 13.
Yeah. Overall, you're feeling pretty stealthy, as you are kind of tiptoeing your way over, leapfrogging your way over towards this other mound. As you get closer, it looks very much the same, just facing slightly more due east.
Okay. Assume as we get to the next one, doesn't seem like anything around there. Just signal for the others to come and just repeat that process. Keep repeating the process.
Yeah, over time, as you kind of go from mound to mound, there's a total of about 7 that seem to be facing different directions as you follow each one. But eventually, as you do get to this final one, off in the distance, you now do see a small structure. Very homey looking, but you do see the remnants of a tree trunk, almost as if this house seemingly dropped onto it, and then there's splinters everywhere. You see almost like a clothesline, but instead of clothing, you see like meat and bones hanging from this clothesline-esque thing. And you see a small creature almost attacking the doorway, seemingly trying to get into this, whatever this little home is. 2 strange protrusions from its back as it is like just poking at the door, trying to penetrate through. What are you guys doing?
That is strange, that creature. Just pointing it out to everybody.
A perception check to see if I can see what kind of creature it is, or if I would even know. Or a nature check, maybe?
You definitely can try. So, perception check to see it, you already do see it, so I'd say like a nature check.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, with an 18, it's strange, because you have seen many different beasts, you have seen many different creatures. And while this does seem bestial, it also seems like an aberration at the same time, and it is like nothing you have seen before. In fact, this is what you do see.
This is unfamiliar to me.
You see this creature just making crazy noises as it's just attacking this doorway.
Tarak,
Maybe Hag. Go.
I would say Tarak would just think to everyone and say, maybe one of you stealthier ones could take a peek, see what's happening more.
I could absolutely try.
If you
Be
think,
happy to get a closer look.
Maybe
I'm-
Hag is inside, or something else it wants is inside.
If there's trouble, I'll get out quick.
Okay.
You're gonna stealth on over?
Yeah, I'll sneak over.
Okay, yeah, roll me another stealth check as you guys kind of stop
Yeah.
and we're chatting. And 29, and that's a 39, I believe.
39. Yeah.
Yeah.
30
Wow.
a million.
You become the knight here. Even your friends seem to lose sight of you as you start to creep your way over. As you do get closer, you do see that there is this kind of mud river in between you and the creature, but there is a log which seems to lead straight on over. How close are you getting?
I want to get close enough that I've got a really good look at what is happening here at the hovel.
Sure. With that, you start to feel the latent energies of this strange magical realm. Something otherworldly, as I need you to roll a D100, as we just had a $100 donation drop.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
thank you so much for that dono.
Let's go.
Oh boy, oh boy.
What have you done to me?
Well, let's about to find out.
Ooh, 70.
70. And that's for harm as well. Yeah, with a 70 on my table here, your wisdom score is decreased by 2 for 1 hour. So if you would go into your sheet there and just -2 to your wisdom, as you feel your worldly knowledges start to just cloud for you. And you guys all watch as there's a slight bright light that seems to almost encase him, where you couldn't see him before, but you see his form just shudder for just a moment as he is harmed by the latent energies there.
Oh boy.
And this creature as well, as you are that close. You do now see, there seem to almost be small spikes and feathers coming out of its back, and it has this small jaw filled with sharp teeth and 2 tusks on either side. Again, these 2 protrusions with spikes on the end coming out as it is just attacking this door. Also, now that you are closer, you start to hear, "No, please, just leave me alone. Please. No. Please, go away."
I guess telepathically, I'll say, it sounds like someone is in danger here, but it doesn't sound like a hag. At least not from the description that we were given of who we're looking for.
Maybe someone who knows where hag is. We kill thing, help person.
I suppose we could. Unless maybe this voice just doesn't match up to what I had in my head. I mean, it could absolutely still just be the hag.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah, it really does. Well, I don't know, up to you. Torok, you want to smash something?
Thinking to everyone, I'm always down to smash things, but I don't know. I've never met a hag before, so I am not sure how they work.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out if this is the hag or not. Maybe we just help whoever this is, and if they are the hag, maybe they'll just give us the stone. They would do that, right? I mean, you help them, and they tend to give us things. That's what we've been doing a lot since Papa left, is we just help people, and we'll figure that out later.
And if they don't, then we just make them. But
right, we just take it from them because we can.
Would Azula know about hags? At all?
Roll a history check for me, or a religion, either one.
They're both +3, so history 15.
Yeah, with your history and where you're from, some of the Void Marsh kind of enclaves utilize the trickery magic and the kind of darker magics that hags utilize sometimes. So you've heard of hags, you've never met them, but some of your people seem to tie their own culture from ancient hag kind of magics. But yeah, never met them.
Hags, I have never met. However, they are not nice. They trickery. They are tricksy. Be careful, Neff.
People have said the same thing about me and Kai, so they can't be all that bad. I mean, we're not bad. We're pretty nice.
Torok, I like you guys. Thinking.
Yeah, but people do say that about us a lot. Actually, they do say tricky, not nice. Why are you taking that? That's not yours. I think those are generally the ones that we get.
Yes. Don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
This is on another's level.
Okay, well.
Oh, that makes sense. Sometimes someone does something, it is good, but someone else does the same thing, it is bad. It's like that. One of those.
Sort of.
Okay.
Right, I knew it was fine that we were taking those things. I mean, if we can take it, why would we not take it? I mean, we needed it, so it makes sense. Okay.
So kind of like rubs your temples for a second.
Tara getting a bit antsy, grabs his axe, puts it on his shoulder, thinking, so shall I kill it?
Yeah, I suppose so. I'll hit it with you.
When you hit, I hit.
All right.
Are you moving forward then?
Yeah, I would say Tarek would, moving forward. I mean, I can't really stealthily. I mean, I would just run at it Right, so I'd be stealth, right? I'd scoot up a little bit, and then
Sure.
once I get within range that I recognize it'll probably see me, I would run at it with my battle axe, and because it's facing the door, so I would try and
Right,
give it a good slash in the back, a
hope
good
he doesn't
little
Yeah,
two-hander.
I mean, as a big man, as you are running across this log, unless you wanted to wade through the muck,
No.
yeah, as you're running across this log, the element of surprise is lost, but you are able to run in and you swing your axe. So roll to hit for me as you do see this creature.
Yeah.
I would also like to use my. Actually, no. I'll just roll to hit.
Sure.
Yeah. I'd love to throw a psionic blade at it when Torok's by him, just to help him out if I can.
Yeah. Roll to hit as well. And what's your damage, Tarok?
So I got a 16 to hit.
16 hits for sure. Roll that damage, baby.
Okay, 1d12.
Oh my god.
Oh, that rolled damage first. I don't know. I think I hit
Roll to hit, and we can still use
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
That damage is nuts.
So
Ridiculous.
I do 10 damage.
Yeah, as you do 10 damage, you cleave into this creature, and you just hear it just go "Ah!" as it just starts to squirm, and then this psychic blade just
I didn't. Oh my god. Yeah, go ahead, please.
over your shoulder just flies and just darts through its forehead and embeds itself into the creature, and the creature's and just slumps over dead.
So I rolled 1 off of max damage on that sneak attack.
Yeah.
4, 6, so 5, and then a 6 from the d6.
40 points of damage from that blade. Just the quickest follow-up, and the creature is put down, and it just slumps over. And then you hear on the other side of this door, now that you guys are closer. Hello? Hello?
I would be right there. Hello? I would yell back out.
Torok, make sure you're speaking, not just in the mind.
Oh yes, yes. I forget sometimes. Is there like a peephole? Is there anything I could look through, like at the front of the door?
There is no windows here. It just seems to be this really shoddily made kind of hut with no windows and just this door. The door itself has been punctured several times, so if you do want to like put an eye up to that, I guess you could.
Yeah, can I do that? I would like to put my eye up against the hole and see if I can look in.
You put your eye up against the hole. And let me reveal what you see, as no check needs to be made. Oops, wrong thing. Reveal area, not hide area. On the map there, you see into this room, and you see a very cozy room, and you see a strange man, bald, wearing very, very weird armor. You're wearing, I believe, plate. Is that correct, Tarok?
Yeah.
His seems like plate, but better, like more. Like there's something to it. Like it looks like it's not from any place that you've seen. Something very strange here. He also has a helmet that seems to be shattered, and it seems that he's placed that on the bed. But yeah, this man just sitting in there just, who's out there? Who are you?
I mean, does he look menacing? Would I be able to tell from my peek?
The man seems like if he was in his element, maybe he's menacing, but right now he seems scared shitless, for the lack of a better term.
Okay, so I would say, I'm Tarok. How are you okay in there?
Did you kill it?
I look down at it. Yes, I hit it with my war axe.
Oh, perfect. Come in. As the door opens up, and you all see this man standing probably 6'5", as he walks over, just large greaves, just very strange armor that none of you have ever seen before. As he beckons, please come in, come quick. He only sees, I believe, because I think the rogues are stealthing still.
I'll reveal myself, kind of step out of the shadows and walk up. Cause through a dagger, I'm sure I'd kind of flurry of some purple psionic blades and throw them out. So it's a little bit more revealed.
As you all kind of step forward, this man, oh, friends, yes, come. It's safer in here. Come, quick. As he beckons to you all to enter the hut.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I would say as Kai walks up and walks like past that creature that was killed, kind of just like lightly just like snaps his fingers, and a little shadowy wispy coin like appears in his hands, and he just like kind of clutches it, and walks on in.
Yeah, this man kind of beckons. There's not very much room, but on this map that we see in Roll20, there is, ample space, at least for everybody to stand around, as this man just kind of welcomes you in. Thank you for saving me. I've just had a hell of a couple of days here. Oh boy, what do I owe the privilege? Where am I? Can you tell me that first? What is this place?
Brother, is this a hag? Is that what? I mean, we haven't met a hag before, but is this?
Are you a hag?
No, I'm not a hag. My name's M. My friends call me M. Well,
Your
Minion.
family.
No, Minion. I'm named. Right.
Got you. Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
I don't know what a hag is, if I'm being honest. In fact, I don't know where I am. I just fell out of the sky. Rather, I was sucked into the sky, and then I fell out of the sky, and then I saw this house, and I was being followed by that thing and its friends.
They're supposed to be Trixie, might still be a hag.
Oh, right.
I don't know. I was defending my outpost.
This one thinks this is okay. I do not think this one's a hag.
What's a hag, even?
Right, you're not a hag.
No.
No hag.
I'm a marine, actually. You see, as he kind of points over, and you see this strange mechanical weapon that seems to be on the side of this wall. His helmet's just shattered and on the bed. As you see, I don't know where I am. I was just defending the outpost, and this guy to my left was, screaming about, I am my scars and whatnot, saying, I'm blind, not deaf. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? As these creatures are coming in, right? And then the sky opened up, and I fell in, and some of them too. And some of my platoon was destroyed, you see. But this house, I was able to get in. And for some reason, and he kind of looks out of the open door, which he quickly closes. They're out there still. They're watching. They burrow, you see.
The creatures that came with you?
Yes. I'm surprised they didn't pop up. They must have seen that big one there, as he points at you, Tarok.
I mean, smart decision for them. I would wink at him. And then I would think to the party, if the hag is not here, should we keep looking? Do we think this guy can help us get the hag?
Can I make a StarCraft check?
You don't know anything about it.
Oh, is it his...
M.
Yes.
Must ask, are you more comfortable leaving or staying in this house?
Well, my gum jammed, you see, and so that's why, I mean, I'm a big guy, but,
And she'll hold out her hand to it.
Yeah, he just palms this big ass gun and just hands it over to you. It's kind of heavy, but you're able to lift it.
She's like, oh god. I'm gonna try and use mending on it to see if it'll.
No, you do see some strange little intricacies there that seem to be a little off, and as you mend it, you watch as it kind of clicks together, and then it kind of, and there's a hum, almost like a plasma kind of light starts to kind of emit from this weapon. As he goes, oh, look at that right there. What did you do? You didn't even have the tools or nothing. What was that? You're a goddess. Is this magic?
This is what they call magic, yes.
Oh, wow.
She will hand the gun back to him.
He takes it and he looks at it and, all right, let's, we can make our way then. And what's a hag, you say? Can you describe it? Because I think I saw something strange just up the way.
Well, I mean, not really.
Okay. Thinks of it's like me, but ugly.
Right. So I've known plenty of hags then. Yeah, I've known a fair share. Lieutenant, actually, she's just, not my cup of tea. But you know what? People are people. That's what I always say.
What is that, though? Pointing at the gun. Like,
Oh,
What
right.
is lieutenants?
Right, this is a plasma rifle used to protect the Braxis outpost, you see. And this is what I've been doing until I was pulled into the sky and thrown out. I'm just a guy, and there's people called heroes that seemingly come and help us. But here I am, my platoon dead, yes. And I don't know, I just want to get home, honestly. Do you know of how I can get home?
I don't have a clue, but I've heard the word heroes before, right, Kai? I mean, they've called us heroes, thief,
You're hero.
murderer, asshole. Yeah, those are a lot of the ones that we're called.
I don't
yeah.
like the last parts there, but I like this first one. Let's stick with heroes then. If you're heroes, then those guys were heroes. Like, he was a blind guy, Why is he out there with his fucking blades? I don't know what he's doing. But if you're heroes, you can help me, yeah? Yeah? I can help you, you can help me. And I can go home.
That's usually how those kinds of deals work, yes.
Yes? I mean, you have the capability, yeah? To send me on back home?
There are magics in this world that can probably do something along that line.
I
Right.
bet Papa could do that.
Yeah, maybe if we found Papa, yeah, I suppose
Yeah.
you could probably do it.
Oh, Papa sounds wonderful then. I would be happy to meet this Papa. Yes, well then we'll help you out if we can make it out of here. Okay. So who's the lieutenant? Who am I reporting to?
What's a lieutenant?
Who's in charge?
Hmm.
So he looks around at all of you, side-eyeing each of you.
Just look to each other, shrug.
So this is more of like a anything goes type thing, yeah? Okay, that's fine. Well then, I'll just fire at will.
I'll put an arm around his shoulder and say, hey, you attack when I attack.
Oh, yes, sir. As he stands at attention, putting his hand up.
Give him a thumbs up. You mentioned, Lieutenant, you mentioned a hag or a thing that you saw not too far from here. Where was that?
Right. Well, I saw, it was like a green woman walking around with like weird meat in her hand, and it looked like she was making these weird mounds. And I was just like, what's going on? But I was also being chased, and so I screamed for help, but she didn't help me. So I was like, well, she can go dry up, whatever, I don't care. But then, my gun jammed, and I was stuck. But you said...
Did she seem to notice you? This green woman?
Right, I think she did. Why? Is it weird to be green here?
Both
Look at my white
they
skin.
were-
Well, it's certainly not easy.
God.
If they were making the mounds, it might be the hag. I think.
Right. Well, I know the direction she went. Let's just, if we just take a step out here, we should be fine. Right?
Yeah.
You didn't see anything else that didn't come out. Maybe they left, actually. Maybe they went with her. So you go first. Lead the way. Oh, Captain, my Captain. As he looks at you, Tarak.
See, I don't think it's fair that he gets that big glowy weapon. I just have these small glowy weapons. Like, pull out just like I just don't really get it.
Yeah, that is a big glowy. Is that normal, what he has?
Oh, I had to have a brainworm implanted in my head to do this, and he's just got that carrying around.
Maybe he has like 3 brainworms in him.
Oh, I didn't think of that. How many brainworms do you have, sir?
Is it? Wait, let me guess. 3.
3?
I haven't any worms. I got dewormed at a young age.
Dewormed.
Sorry.
Oh.
And you still kept the
oversharing.
powers.
No, well, I don't have powers. I just point this thing, and then it goes
the
pew
powers.
pew.
He
Sure.
got dewormed. Papa will want to know about this.
Yes, he kept the powers after he lost
Yeah.
his worms.
Yeah.
Wait,
That
I
is
have mine
interesting.
removed so I wouldn't hear the voices in it.
Oh, don't go
man.
removing your worms just yet. You might need them.
It's very interesting. We'll have to speak to Papa when we find him.
Yes.
All right, well, carry on. Lead the way, Torok.
Yeah, yes.
Tarek
Oh,
just-
Captain.
Watching this interaction will open the door and walk outside.
Make a perception check for me.
Oh, nice. I got a 22.
Nice. Yeah, with a 22, you look out and you don't see any creatures. However, as you're kind of squinting and looking around, you do see small mounds where the earth perhaps was upturned in some shape or form in a couple of different places. As you look to your left, you look to your right. Also one directly in front of this entrance. What do you see, Captain?
I don't see any scaries, but I see some mounds, and
Oh,
can
did you clear them out? Because that's probably them. Oh. He's now holding his glowy gun as he's peering kind of past your side as you were taking up the full doorway.
I'd walk outside the doorway and take maybe a defensive position just because he seems a little antsy.
Sure.
To just kind of ready for if anything comes from the ground. And then I would inspect the first mound that was closest to me.
As you walk closely up to this mound, you see it rustle a little bit. And you see two strange protrusions leap up at you as I need everybody to roll initiative right now. Let's go, baby.
There you go.
Bum, 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 bum.
Down. Okay.
Oh, well, I didn't have my token selected.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
I did the thing.
That happens.
Let's see. Okay.
I've used Roll20 a million times and still don't select my token when I roll initiative.
It's a classic.
Great feature. Really great.
Just input your turn order things there on the left side.
Just put our initiative.
You can input it on the left side there in the
Nice.
turn order box.
Oh my god. There we go.
Hey, we rolled like pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, and I believe since you are outside there, Tarok, you would be here. As you see a couple of different creatures start to emerge from the dirt below. Give me just 1 second to reveal them all here. As they start to sprout out of the ground. You see some very similar to the one that you slew, the single one that you slew, but there's some other ones as well that seem to be greenish in nature with these pustules all over their backs, almost glowing neon green. At the top of the round here, Kyanite, actually, I don't see yours. Let me
It's
20.
Nephrite on 22.
22.
Yeah.
Sure. Nephrite. I don't know why it has it like that. I thought I swapped it. Oh, well.
It's okay. We did our best.
Yeah. Top of the round, then, what are you doing as you see these creatures pop on up as Tarok is getting real close and personal with one?
Yeah, I would. Let's see. I think I want to try and find a good angle here. So let me.
There are no windows, so you would have to.
Yeah, I'll have to get
the
outside,
doorway.
right?
Yeah, and with Ursula in the doorway as she is right now, she would be considered difficult terrain, half movement in that square individually.
Okay, could I potentially step here? Yeah, and then you said half movement, so this is 10 to get through her, so 15. So
15.
that's 20 total.
Correct.
And we'll go 25, 30. And then I want to manifest a blade.
Perfect.
And strike at this.
Yeah. Roll the hit, baby.
Yeah.
15 hits.
Okay. Rolling damage.
Yeah, 26 points of damage. Yeah, you slam into this creature, and almost immediately it starts to quiver and shake as you watch it, and it explodes. I need both you and Tarok there to make Constitution saving throws for me.
I thought so.
This neon green explosion happens in front of you.
Yeah, Nephra had no idea though. Unlucky.
Yeah. Yeah. 9. Oof.
Oh man. I got a 10. Oh wait, you should have
Yeah.
+2, I think, on your save, right? Because I'm a
Yeah,
paladin.
it'll be a
Your
next
paladin
year?
aura.
So 11.
Nice.
Even still, both of you fail as this acidic sludge just slathers you from head to toe, and
Yuck.
it burns. It hurts. You are going to take, oh gosh, 24 points of acid damage as it starts sizzling against your skin. The other creatures all around it just cry out in unison, all of them looking now towards the assailant. What are you doing?
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna bonus action throw one of my psionic daggers. I'm gonna manifest another one and throw it in an attempt to teleport.
Sure.
Let's see, there we go. Oh, it just threw it there. Okay, so
That's
I
fine.
just need to roll a d8. Yeah.
Oh, you can like teleport with it. That's sick.
I can teleport 10 feet with it.
No.
Yikes.
I love it.
Natural 1.
I'm gonna like throw it behind me, but like there's acid like in my face. I'm wiping away.
Yeah.
Throw it behind me, and I just end up like right in front of Azula.
Azula. Yeah. You
Yeah.
just pop up and you watch as he just manifests in front of you, this kind of arcane blip. Yeah, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
How much damage did you guys
Alright.
take from that, by the way?
24.
24.
Jesus Christ.
Is it still alive too, or?
No, that is dead.
Okay.
Yeah, let me
Bursted it. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Neff will yell out. Well, maybe don't hit those ones up close. They pop.
Tarek thinks loudly. Yeah, good call.
Perfect. Yeah. Then I believe that's Kai. What are you doing?
Yep. All right. Kai will, I suppose. Yeah, they're clogging the doorway here, but just kind of try to push past and get right outside here.
Yeah. You do see another one of those creatures, kind of to your right.
Yeah, I suppose. Won't be sneak attack, but that is okay. So kind of just kind of hold his bracer arm out, and as he does, kind of shadowy dagger will instantly appear. It's kind of smoke and stuff and enveloping it, but it'll throw it at one of these things. That one down here.
Perfect. Yeah. Roll to hit, and also as you throw that, roll a d100 for me as well.
Oh boy.
Joy.
All right, 21
definitely
to
hits.
hit.
Definitely hits. As
Okay.
the dagger is flipping through the air, you feel something otherworldly.
Oh, it rolled sneak attack, but there's no sneak attack on this, so just the 6.
Yeah, 6 points as it pierces into the creature.
And then roll
Yeah, roll that
D100.
D100 for me as a helpful something. So it's what you take.
50.
A 50. All allies within 20 feet of you gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls on any ranged weapon attack they make with the next minute. So yeah, you feel
Oh.
precision. Your eyes kind of clarify
all
a
of
little
us.
more. And so yeah, everybody is affected by this. Any ranged attacks you make, +2 on top of any other bonuses you already have.
All right, +2 to attack and damage.
Yep. So I would
Okay.
also say
Okay.
that's now 8 damage as the magic happens while the blade
Cool.
is flipping and plugs into the
Yeah.
creature. The creature's still up, but it just kind of almost squirms a little bit, shivering, quivering a little bit. All right, anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I would just do it again. As soon as the first dagger leaves the hand, as soon as it hits it, it disappears into a kind of a little puff of smoke, and then another one's reappearing in kind of its hand, and bonus action throw another
Perfect, hell yeah. +2 to hit, +2 damage if you do hit.
one. Yep. Okay. 21
23.
again. Yep, 23 now. And then this will roll without the okay, so it's just the 1d4, right? I believe, because no dex modifier in that one offhand. Yeah, so 3 damage there.
Perfect, yeah. That one follows suit, almost hitting the same place, almost like a bullseye there. But this creature still is up, but it's starting to kind of ooze out some of this green blood.
Yeah, the dagger on impact will disappear as well, and Oh boy. I used 10 feet of movement to get past both my allies here, so I guess I'm just kind of chilling here. Or I'll move like one spot up,
Perfect.
and that will be my turn.
All right, Tarok, what are you doing? Ursula, you're on deck.
I am going to, because I have 30 movement. Man, I might go kill myself. Okay, I'm gonna go, because I can go diagonal for 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna smack this Zergling here that I don't know is a Zergling.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm going to use my Great Weapon Master as well. So I get
Perfect.
-5, but extra 10 damage if it hits.
Yeah, perfect.
And oh
Roll
no,
that, baby.
I'm not gonna hit. I got like an 8. I rolled a 3.
Okay. Yeah, as you roll and you miss, it just goes wide. This creature, very agile, very quick, kind of jumps out of the way. Roll a d100 for me. You feel a harmful
boy.
force starting to take you
Oh man.
as your
Damn it,
blade
chat.
embeds into the ground.
I got a 24 for the D100.
Or let's see here. You have an irresistible urge to scratch an itch in the middle of your back, just out of reach, for 1 minute. If you don't scratch it with some weapon or device, you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw against your spell DC to cast spells. So you get this crazy itch on your back. If you want to cast a spell, you have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm not going to cast a spell this turn. I'm going to use my,
Sure.
because I have 2 attacks, so I'm going to use my second attack. I'm going to do the same thing, Great Weapon Master, and I'm going to hit the Zergling again.
Yeah, roll a
Let's
hit.
go.
You bring up another
Yes.
swing as an itch on your back. You say, don't care. What'd you get?
So I got a 17 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll damage, baby.
Ooh,
Nice.
Was that Great Weapon Mastery as well?
Yes, that was. So
Perfect.
that's plus 10, and then I roll a d12. And I get an 11. Oh, this guy is so dead. So 28, 28.
Yeah, no, 28 points of damage. You
Nice.
just bring this massive axe gleaming in this moonlight, or rather just the dim light above, as you cleave it pretty much in two, at least the front half, as it just goes limp before you.
I let out a bellowing roar. Rah! And
Creatures are taken by that.
as I end my turn,
All right. Zula, what are you doing?
Okay. I can get. So every time I pass through someone, it's going to be 5 extra,
Yeah,
right?
they are difficult terrain as you're kind of moving through their battle spaces. They are now all,
Okay, so
battle
that's
posts.
5, and then. Wait, so that's 15, right, to move here? And then.
Yeah, 15 so far.
Alright, so I'm gonna move right here. That's all 30 of my feet. And so what she's gonna do is she's gonna reach into her pouch where she has all her herbs and whatnot, and she's gonna pull out a few different ones, and she's gonna take her staff and she's gonna crumble it over the top of her staff. And as you see, like as she's doing that, sparks start to form like around the top of the staff and everything like that. And she's saying something, but you can't really hear what she's saying. And then she raises her staff up to the sky, and you watch as the storm above starts to grow darker and starts to rumble, and she's going to use Call a Lightning.
Oh, shit. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
Let's
love it.
go.
Yeah, you watch also the arcane storm that has been ever present as well starts to kind of pour into that magic as well. So once you've rolled, also roll me a d100.
Okay. So, okay. When you cast a spell, choose a point. You can see under the cloud, a bolt of lightning flashes. Each creature within 5 feet of that point. So I'm going to make the point. How do I ping again on this?
Just hold your left click.
Hold left click. Okay, so yeah, I want to put my point right here. So I hit both of these two creatures.
Bottom left, boys. Got it.
Yep. And so do I have to roll to attack, or do I just roll straight damage?
I believe it's a spell save DC, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Is that a
You have
dex?
to make a save. Yes, Dex.
All right, one gets a natural 19. and one gets a 6.
Okay.
So I imagine that's a pass and a fail. So right one
Yep.
passes, left one fails.
Okay, so because there's this arcane storm going on, do I get an extra D10
Yes,
for this?
you do.
I do? Okay, cool.
Yep, because the storm
So
is
then I
already
roll 4d10 for damage.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's see. 4d10, 17.
17 points of damage. Yeah, this bolt of lightning streaks through, but it looks a little different than, lightning bolts you all have seen in the past. This has almost like a rainbow glistening kind of aspect to it, and it seems to linger a bit longer than most, lightning bolts are just there and gone, but this one just slowly comes down and slams into these creatures. They look very hurt, but they are still up.
Okay,
Also, roll that
so
D100 for me as you feel that very storm start to...
Oh, Jesus.
rolled 100.
Ooh.
Oh no, is it harm or hurt?
Uh-oh, this is harm. D100. All spells you cast within the next minute automatically fail. You feel in your hands, you feel that magic as it blasts into these creatures. Your magic suddenly, you don't feel it in your bones anymore. You feel like you've been sapped of this energy. That's uncanny. That's great. I have 3 different. Yeah. Okay. That's messed up. All right, but yeah. Anything else on your turn here?
Can I do anything as a reaction? I don't think I can. Well, not anything that I want to do.
Unlucky.
Nothing's
Pepe.
so
Getting harmed.
we're good. She's gonna say very quickly. She's gonna be like, that didn't feel good.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. You guys watch as M kind of looks over your shoulders, and he will move past you, kind of pushing his way out, getting to about here, puts his gun up, and you just hear as he just lets it loose. He shoots towards the one kind of south of him into the green boy, which I believe you were already working on a little bit there, Kai. And so, he lays into it to hit. 13 barely hits. He does 8 points of damage as you watch the creature start to kind of almost implode and then just splatters everywhere. He is just outside of the range, so you watch this acid just spatter all over the place. He will then turn to his left, trying to see if he can see the other one, and will shoot towards that creature, the one north of you. But gets a natural 4 as it just goes flying off into the distance. But he just holds his ground, and it is now the enemy's turn.
Oh no.
Yikes.
I think he's lying about the brainworms, Kai.
No brainworms. Maybe like half a worm.
Well, at least we got the exploding one down.
You watch as they encroach. Tarak, you get surrounded almost immediately as they start to attack into you. Does 16 hit?
No, I have 18.
All right, so 16 from the one on your left does not hit. 19 from the one above you as it swipes at you twice. 19 for the first. Another 16, so only one kind of penetrates through as this little stinger seems to puncture through, and you take 10 points of piercing damage as it somehow gets through your plate mail. And then the one to your right will bite at you. 16s. I've got 16s across the board as they are just trying to get through your plate, but they can't. Meanwhile, Azula, you watch one just scamper, just hopping almost. Very quick, these creatures, as it lunges towards you with 2 attacks. 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. And 18.
Hits.
All right, that one is going to be 12 points of piercing damage as it just cuts into your kind of your abdomen area. Meanwhile, Minion, good old M, he gets attacked 4 times.
Oh no.
He's kidding. 'Cause he's just
They're very hurt.
Yeah, they are. They don't look good. They're limping, but yeah, they are piercing into him, and all of the attacks actually do hit him. No natural 20s, luckily, but he's going to take, low roll. 8, 15. 22 points of piercing damage as they lay into him, and you just hear him, oh, as he's just getting stabbed. But yeah, back to top of the round. What are we doing?
Yeah, I'll just try to kind of maneuver. This is probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Try and maneuver around, get kind of a bit of a flank, and go for a swing.
Yeah, with advantage.
Start swinging, and the dagger manifests like mid swing. Go for one on this. You said with advantage? Awesome.
Yep. Like flanking rules, so
Great.
they get it
Good
as well.
to know.
Though.
Good to know. So 29, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
Probably enough.
Yeah, you get sneak attack as well.
Yeah, because advantage, but also is within 5 feet. So 31 points damage.
Wow.
Yeah, you slam into this creature from the back, just cutting down through it, and yeah, it just goes limp before you, letting out a little whimper.
Yeah, so that dagger will demanifest and it'll rematerialize in my left hand as he spins around and throws one towards the one that is attacking Azula.
Perfect. Yeah, roll to hit.
One more.
+13
Plus 2 because
15.
ranged.
Yep,
15.
that hits.
And then this is just, believe it's just the 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
Bonus
Yeah.
action attack doesn't get. Yeah.
No proficiencies
Perfect.
unless
Yep.
you have the.
Do you get the
dual wielding.
+2 or from the?
plus 2
yeah,
damage.
yeah,
6. Yeah, 6 damage.
6 points of damage.
6
Yeah, that it flies through the air and slams into the side of its temple.
Awesome.
Nice hit there. Yeah. Is that your turn?
Perfect. Yeah, rogue turn. Let's go. Next
All right,
up.
Kai, what are you doing?
All right, guys, quickly just kind of leaps on top of the log here, drawing short swords that are on his side, and just tries to swing at this one here next to Azula. Not myself.
As you jump up, you see that arcane dagger slam into the side of its head as you swing.
16?
That hits. That does hit.
All right, cool. Okay, that didn't roll the sneak attack, but
Just all the d6s.
yeah, one moment.
5 of them.
Just see, okay, this should work.
Ooh,
There you
yeah.
go, yeah.
Yeah, as you
All right.
bring your sword down, you just cleave this creature, very similar to Tarok, though not on the scale, same scale as his axe swing, but you slice through it with finesse, and it drops before your feet as
All
well.
right. And then, when that swing comes through, I want to use Whales of the Grave.
Oh, she.
And yeah, so me after do a sneak attack damage, I can target a second creature I can see within 30 feet of the first creature. So I want to target this one.
Yeah,
Right.
as you tap into that energy that you've always felt deep in your bones, you just hear just these whispers that just take over the landscape, sourceless. You all kind of hear it and watch as this creature just falls forward. Blood coming out of every orifice that you can see as it is dead as well.
All right, nice. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, yeah, we're good. That will be my turn.
All right, then Tarok, what are you doing?
The old 1v3 over there.
As
Yeah.
Go,
I
baby,
like it. I
1v3.
mean, this is a freelo, you know what I'm saying? Tarok will,
Yeah.
looking around
Let's
at
go.
these small minions, you know, he hoists his axe, and the Zergling right in front of me, I am going to attack it, not using Battlemaster. Actually, I will use Battlemaster, so I am going to use Battlemaster and attack the Zergling in front of me.
Great weapon mastery.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. -5. Roll to hit.
All right, so I got a 21 to hit,
Yeah, 21 hits for sure.
and then I'm going to roll a d12.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to use one of my spell slots to use the guided, or not guided, divine smite.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm struggling. Where did my d12? There it is. And then 1d8.
That gives you only bonuses for fiends, I believe, right? Because this is technically an aberration.
Okay, yeah, so it's just an extra 1d8 then, since I used one spell slot.
Easy peasy. Love it.
So 12 plus 10 plus 7.
Yeah, no, you decimate the creature before you as you put everything into it, and then your weapon glows with a divine light as the one true strikes true on your behalf there as you just lay waste to that creature, and it almost seems to explode with the divine light, not hurting you, but more so just for the drama of it.
So as the great weapon master, when I reduce a hero to 0 HP, I get an extra attack or one extra melee attack.
You sure do.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna attack the Baneling to my left with that, and I'm gonna use the great weapon master again.
Yeah, roll the hit.
Ooh, hell yeah, that hits. So I rolled a 25.
Yep, for sure.
Okay, and then a D12. 8 plus 18. So 25 damage to the Baneling.
Yeah, once again, you just decimate this creature. Just decimated as it just lay into it and it explodes. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, so come on, 15.
15 fails as you will take 18 points of acid damage as it just spatters all over the place. The corpses of its compatriots and the other one over there, but they just keep jumping into you.
18 points.
Yep, 18 points of acid damage.
Ooh. Okay, and then I still have one more attack, right?
Yep, you do, because you have 2 attacks regularly, but you got that great weapon master attack as well.
So
and you can only get the benefit from killing once per turn.
Okay, so then I'm gonna hit the Baneling to my right, and I'm gonna use Great Weapon Master again.
Perfect.
And I get a 1, so I miss.
Yeah, I mean, you're covered in acid for a moment. As you wipe it out of your eyes, you kind of swing at the same time, and it just goes wide and slams into the side of this hut. Not able to find purchase. All right, is that your turn?
Yes, that is gonna be my turn.
All right, Azula, you hear battle over where Tarok is at. You see the rest of the creatures being slain before you. And yeah, just diagonal about 15 feet away, you see the last standing enemy.
Do I know that I can't
Yeah, you
cast that? Like, I feel like I can't.
You would feel like even if you tried to cast a cantrip, it wouldn't work. You just feel that latent magical energy in your bones, at least for now, just doesn't seem to be working.
Okay. I don't. I'm gonna walk up to it. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna walk up to it and I'm gonna smack it with my staff because that's all I can do right now.
Roll the hit with that quarterstaff.
See, because like I have primal savagery, but like that's a spell. I can't do it. Oh, why did it do that? Okay. I want to hit with it.
While you are hitting, I need everybody to roll me a d20 to see who is affected by a $100 donation harm.
Oh.
Oh.
D20.
Oh, it's huge.
I got a 14.
15.
13.
Oh.
20,
Looking,
I guess.
you got 20 for the.
Well, that's a
regular
20 to
D20?
hit. That's
Oh, yeah.
20 to hit.
Yeah, 20 to hit does hit. Yeah.
Okay, and then 1 damage.
Yeah, you come up
I
and
hit
you
it with the
bop
back
it.
of it. I'm like, bah.
Exactly. You bop it, and the carapace, while it does look kind of almost gelatinous, there still is like a firmness to it. So you just kind of poke it real hard.
Okay.
But with that, roll a d20 as well.
Okay, you want me to roll another d20?
Yeah, just roll a base d20.
14.
14. So Casa,
Wait,
roll a
I
d100
moved
for me.
15. I can move back, right?
all right.
Yeah, you can move away.
My D100.
Yeah, you're a d100, and also he would get an attack of opportunity, Azula, if you walked away from it.
You know, I feel like I'm gonna take less damage than if he explodes. So I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna
Sure.
get out of this.
And he also misses with a natural 7, I imagine.
There you go.
As it turns, still kind of dealing with Tyrok there, but yeah, with an 18, let's see what we get. All right. You and all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage.
Oh no.
Perpetually.
Perpetually?
Perpetually. So your skin almost seems a little softer, like you just don't have as many layers. I don't know.
Soft.
Yeah, maybe soft, but also easy to poke. So yeah, you have perpetual vulnerability. You take additional damage, piercing damage.
Is that everyone, or is that just within 30? Is that
Within 30, but that's still everyone.
You're within 30. Yeah.
okay?
You're 25.
Never
Yep,
lucky.
yep, that's rough.
Oh
But yeah,
boy.
it is now their turn. As Tarok, this creature will attack you, trying to get through. 15 does not hit, right? It's 18.
No, it's 18.
All right, well then that is its turn.
Does it have
Minion-
advantage, or because I'm?
No,
okay,
if it
sorry.
hits, it'll do additional damage.
Okay.
But because it didn't hit at all, just hits your plate armor there. You watch as Minion kind of turns slightly, lets his gun go off, and natural 20, baby.
Let's go.
He lets it loose. That's an 11, so doubled 22 points of
Minion.
yeah, he just blasts into this thing, although now he and you both need to make Constitution saving throws. And he gets a natural 2.
Ooh, I got a 23.
Yep, you pass, and you've seen this too many times already. So you are able to jump out of the way, taking no damage. But Minion will take 16 points of acid damage as he's slathered, like the rest of you, in this goop. And that is the combat.
Do bonus actions take a spell slot if it's a spell?
Yes, depending on the spell level. So,
Okay.
yeah, just
Got it.
different ways of using that. But yeah, some of you covered in acid. Minion just kind of breathing heavily. Only about 24 seconds have passed as you guys just came out, guns blazing, literally. But yeah, do we want to take a little break here as Minion is huffing and puffing?
A break is good.
Sure.
I think break could be good here.
That's perfect.
All right. Sorry. All right, guys.
Do we want to keep on just going
Well, I was
on
gonna say,
through-
do we want to? Yeah, no. I mean, I think a break would probably be a good idea. I got to run to the restroom. All right, everyone. ! Donate. There's been a lot of great donations so far. If you guys have been enjoying the content, remember this is all for code 2040. We're gonna be taking a quick break. How does like 3 minutes sound for everyone?
Perfect. Yeah.
All right, so we'll be back in 3 minutes. Thank you all. Hope you're enjoying it, and we get back into it. Hopefully we find the hag. Hopefully we maybe kill the hag, but we will be back soon. And ! Donate during the break.
Sticking with us. Be sure to hit that ! Donate and keep helping and harming. It's been very interesting so far, and there's so much that can happen here. But as the battle ends here, acid all over all of you pretty much. You kind of are wiping it off of you. If you have prestidigitation, you might want to clean yourselves off, but otherwise you are just covered in this stinky acid muck. What are you doing?
Call out to M, say these were the things that followed.
Yes, yeah, those are like the little guys, but I've seen some bigger ones, but thankfully, you guys were here, so thank you all, actually. I love you all. You saved my life.
I'd walk over to M.
I love you too.
He looks at you with, a real knowing glance. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I'd walk over to M, put my hand on his shoulder, and cast Cure Wounds, and say, "Nice shot there. Next time, be a little faster, though. They blow up." As I'm covered in acid.
I'll walk over to Tarok and cast Cure Wounds on him at 3rd level.
Perfect. Yeah, you do feel that strange, almost clogging of magical arteries, as it were, open up again, and you are able to cast magic.
You heal for 21.
Oh, damn. That's
Ooh,
big.
nice. Yeah. Sorry, I'm. Okay, there it is. I did a level 2, Caleb. So it's 2d8.
Yeah.
So, wow. It's 10, so it heals for 10.
Perfect. Noted.
Thank you. Thank you, Amber.
Yeah.
And then, Minion now, just looking at each of you. All right, so, You want me to take you to where I think she's at, yeah?
That sounds
Yes.
good.
Cool. Perfect. Do I have to be worried? You know, these little guys are a little bit of a thing, but a hag's like, you know, it sounds a little scary.
Depends on how many there actually are.
Oh, there's more than one. Well, more than one of a thing.
Possibly.
It's no good if it's scary.
I would walk up. I mean, I'm already by him. I'd say, soldier, we need you. And you fought well today, and if we have to fight the hag, we'll be okay.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, I got a 14.
With a 14, he looks at you, his eyes glistening. Yes, sir.
Oh, my heart.
He stands at attention again. This massive gun, this massive man, like he is built like a truck, but he just has, you know, just a heart of gold. He just now is looking at you intently, Tarok, just waiting for orders.
I would say, which direction was the hag in?
This way, as almost kind of back the way that you guys came. He would kind of point towards the most close of these mounds. And then as you guys make your way over there, he would then point northward, even further northward. As he just starts to kind of lead the way. Anything you guys want to say, do as you are walking your way northward?
Yeah, Kai would say the humbled Dreadjoy said something about the Hag's sisters, that they were perhaps coming. Was that right?
I don't know anything about sisters. I just saw the one green lady.
No, not you. I'm sorry, look at everybody else.
Sorry.
I would say it's okay, minion. I thought he said that there was like the Golden Emperor coming soon or something. Was it sisters?
That was for his guest.
Oh,
Yes, he said something about the hag having sisters possibly around.
Should we try and be stealthy? Maybe do what we did before? I'd look at the twins and kind of like, were you lead?
Works for me.
We can. Yes.
Has it been an hour since I cast Pass Without a Trace last time?
It's still within the hour, so yeah, you would get the
Okay.
bonus.
So we still have plus 10 then.
We also have telepathy. That's an hour as well. Actually, no, it's 6 hours because I rolled a 6. So
Oh, hell yeah. You still have this telepathy without minion, and you have
Yeah.
you are the sneakiest.
should I recast it for me?
I can translate. It'll be okay.
Yeah, roll stealth checks then. And also whoever is going to be leading, if it's both of you twins, you can roll with advantage, one of you, or you can do solo rolls.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You want a roller or me roller?
After you,
Last-
brother.
12.
All right. Firstly, I'll stealth,
I also have a 12.
and then 25 survival.
Oh, okay, yeah. With the 25, you are able to kind of move through the landscape without, falling into anything, stepping into anything, and also just you do feel an interesting presence, probably a couple 100 feet north of you. You don't see anything, but as you start to stealth and move forward, you are, pretty damn sneaky, I can see. As you kind of, are you going off on your own, or are you both going together, or is everybody going?
I think
We're going together, I believe, and then we're like motioning for them to inch behind us with by using the telepathy. Yeah.
Some pseudo scouting. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
With your rolls, the folks who did roll a bit lower do hang back, which is probably for the better. As you two lead the way there, going from tree to tree and bush to bush, as the foliage here does seem to become a bit more lush. You also start to see just a shimmering in the very air in front of you, the more northward that you go. Very similar to what you've seen, just ever present in the sky above. As you creep forward, you start to see a couple of interesting things. The first, you see a large tree that seems out of place, much bigger than all of the other trees. This tree almost looks like its bark is rotted, and you see a door on one side of the tree. You also see two strange, ugly creatures. I'm actually going to show you guys in Roll20. 1 second here. I have a little handout that I can provide. If I do it right here. So I believe that should pop up for you or be in your little handouts area under where your character name is.
Yeah.
Journal. You would see an abyssal chicken. This little critter here with a long lapping tongue, rows of jagged teeth, and these strange leathery kind of protrusions on its back that jut upward. You see two of them kind of attacking each other, almost like there's like a morsel of food on the ground before them and they're fighting over it. But due to your good stealth checks and the kind of bad stealth checks behind you, they are none the wiser. You also see a small little, almost stone structure kind of to the southeast. And then directly north of that structure, you see another kind of tree hovel with another door in it. But you don't see anything else at the current moment.
Sorry, you said that at the end there's a hovel?
Yeah, so there's essentially a massive tree with a big door in it, and then there's a smaller tree with a door in it, and then there's like a stone structure that has like spider webs and things on it.
Okay.
In fact,
This is
what you see.
Have you seen one of those before, brother? And gesture towards the chickens.
You know, brother, don't think that I have.
Either of you? And mentally say to Torak or Azula.
Has Azula seen abyssal chickens before?
Roll a nature or history for me.
Nature for sure.
With
25.
a 25. You have heard of these creatures, but you have never actually seen one. But they seem to be the abyss, like the plane, the abyss. Their version of a chicken. So this creature, tainted, warped, shifted, and to see them here on the prime material plane is very strange.
I do know abyssal. Maybe I can talk to him.
Let's try.
These are not from this plane. You know, he did say something about chickens.
He did.
Myrtle Henbender, wasn't it?
Oh.
That makes sense. Good memory.
Hens are chickens. Got it.
Hens are female chickens.
Write that down, Kai.
She's like everyone's teacher. She's just like she taught Torak how to use herbs. She's teaching the twins like the way of the world.
I don't suppose they would be too happy if we killed the chickens. But maybe that's okay.
It's not.
I suppose we could go around and go to the hovel, see if she's home, if she wants to give us the stone. Just go take the stone, I suppose. I mean,
yeah, I don't think we have to kill anything if perhaps we go and talk to the hag and someone distracts and we take.
yeah.
Torak would think to the group, the way these things usually go, though, they're normally ends. I'm not so good at the stealth thing. You guys know? Like, I don't know if I'd be able to escape that well.
You don't have to. You don't have to be very stealth. Just be very distract.
Yeah,
Just
very fast.
yeah, you're very charismatic, and so you can talk to the hag.
Tarek would, okay. Lead the way then.
Neff, do you think he is charismatic?
I'm not entirely sure. I believe people have used the word panache to describe him in the past.
Never heard of that word.
I don't know what it means, but maybe it's close to charismatic.
Maybe. There's so many words for so many same things. It's confusing.
One day, we will learn more of this world.
We already are.
That is true. Each day.
Okay. Talk to hag.
Yeah. Are you stealthy? Walking up? What are you doing?
Yeah.
So are we trying to walk around the
Turok.
chickens?
Oh, yeah, true. There are chickens in our way.
Yeah. Imagine trying to walk around them, see how it goes.
Yeah, now that you're all a bit closer, you do see a smattering of a couple more of these chickens, just kind of, one more northward, one very close to the doorway there of the big tree, and one kind of...
Are they making chicken noises?
Yeah, actually, if you get closer, they seem to be just going, bark. Very deep guttural noise.
Wait, one more time.
Bark.
I see. I want to get like kind of close, really like sneak up on like an area of chickens, and then I want to use no, I guess I can't use, maybe I'll try and find a good place where this can go, and then I'll back up again, and I want to use Mage Hand.
Okay.
And have Mage Hand take some like rations and kind of just slowly bring them out away from where we want to go towards the hovel, like the opposite direction, and just like scatter a bunch of rations over there from this, floating psiotic spectral hand.
Yeah, ping where you would then, I believe 30 feet is your Mage Hand radius there. So ping on the map where you would like to sprinkle these rations.
Yeah, so the hovel is that like door area, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the smaller one is kind of that northmost little one. Then there's the big,
Yeah.
circular one.
So I would want. Sorry, that was not an intentional ping. I would want to like sneak up somewhere a bit closer.
Yeah,
And
your
then I would
stealth
want-
is already ridiculous. So yeah, you're able to sneak.
And I would want to just like 30 feet in this direction. I'd try and drop rations with the Mage Hand and telepathically tell everyone maybe we can get past this way.
Yeah, without fail. As you kind of sprinkle the rations, you watch as they just kind of skitter over, almost hopping. One of them hopping, and then you see these protrusions on the back open up with like a weird mucus in between the two wings, or what should it thinks are wings, as it flaps these leathery protrusions, flies for about 15 feet, and then falls out of the air, slapping down into the water, and just because it's just under the water now, just ravaging these rations.
Okay.
Huh.
Gonna try and tiptoe past.
Yeah. Taking the cue.
Yeah, so you guys follow. You see another, northward
Yep.
over there, as it's just kind of looking around.
I mean, try to go again unless someone else has another idea.
Yeah, you can do it again.
Wait, Tarok would like to use... I'd like to cast Cure Winds on myself one time before we... Tarok's still a little bit hurt after the last battle. Realizing that he might have to talk to this hag. It's gonna cast
Sure.
Cure Wounds.
Does Cure Wounds have a somatic component? Is there an S next to the spell?
Yes.
So you do actually have to utter like an incantation, which would probably break your stealth, but if you would like to, you definitely can.
I mean, I already said it. I probably have to do it, right?
Yeah, I mean, Tarak,
Yeah.
You're more worried about healing yourself. You're still kind of far off, so I'll have them roll perception check with disadvantage since they are very taken with this. Yeah. One does not notice you, and the other does not notice you. Yes, as they are just munching these rations, and they are in the water, flapping about. So yeah, you're able to cast that. You're able to cast that A-OK.
So I'm just going to cast it once, first level. Nice.
Perfect.
So I rolled an 8, which is the highest I could do. So I got 8 more HP. And then can I re-stealth?
Yeah, roll a stealth for me. Also, I'm seeing in the chat we got another 100 donation
Oh
for
my gosh.
harm. For harm. Is that what I'm
Oh,
seeing?
man.
So I'm going to be holding on to that one for a bit here. Just letting everybody know where we see that. And that's amazing.
Harm incoming.
So I got a 22 for stealth, actually. So it's
22, perfect. Yeah. After you cast the spell, you are, not as anxious, not as nervous now of, just being seen here as you see your compatriots trying to be sneaky. So you take a deep breath, you steel yourself, and you're able to follow suit. So yeah, what are you guys doing now? As you are all stealthy as hell.
Well, Nephrite's gonna continue to try and creep along as sneaky as possible. And as there's more chickens, I guess he'll try to drop a little bit more rations away from the group so they can try and creep through.
Yeah. Ping where for me?
Let's do 30 feet in that direction.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, as you sprinkle that, perception check, as this is not falling into water. This creature does not notice the rations 30 feet away.
Lucky.
The others did before because there was a plop into the water and that noise, but this one doesn't notice.
All right, I have exhausted all possibilities.
There's nothing left.
Thinking for a moment.
Yeah. Everybody roll me a perception check as you're looking around.
ten.
We got 10, 11, 7.
I exhausted all possibilities.
22.
Yeah. With a natural 20, as you're kind of really looking over at this chicken and wondering about that, you see a creature. Something. Very feminine, but also very frightening. Blue skinned with strange horns kind of protruding out the sides of her head that curl slowly. Red eyes, very hunched over, a massive humpback, just as this woman seems to be walking from this place over almost kind of towards where you guys are at as she pets this chicken. Doesn't make any noise, strangely, as she is walking towards this hovel.
Just mentally say with our link here, blue hag going to small tree over there.
Yeah, you watch her walk in and close the door behind her.
Dorok, I guess you're up. I'll look for a way to get in the back entrance and can try and find the stone.
Tark would think to everyone, yeah, they're friendly, right, hags? Should I just go give it a knock?
Yes.
I've never met an unfriendly hag.
Me neither.
I've also never met a hag, but that is there. Neither here nor there.
Is this all telepathically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you just see Minion just kind of following you guys just... Ooh.
Alright. Yeah,
Oh wait,
I'll try
Nyte,
and...
you're muted.
I figured it out, yeah.
Oh.
This one would like to point out that I did say before they're not the best, but there's first for everything. This one thinks.
Nefre would like to try and creep up so I can see if there's another entrance into the
hobble.
Yeah, I mean, your stealth is already massive. So yeah, you're able to kind of creep along here without issue.
Okay.
Yeah, the chicken
No
is
chicken alarms.
to your left, to your right. They don't seem to notice your presence.
I think taking that cue, I want to go to the other one. If I can, like, make my way towards, like, down southwards.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
You're able to kind of get through there as you approach this stone structure. As you approach it, roll me a perception check.
Or 15.
Yeah, with a 15, you just hear weird slapping noises and a lot of just blah, 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 like a cacophony, blah, 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 coming from the stone structure.
It's the chicken coop.
Telepathically say lots of chickens in here. I don't know what's happening with
Like
them,
you, yeah, like you just, you know there's a lot of them in there.
I'm trying to sneak around, but these chickens are dummy thick, and the clap of their wings keeps.
Over. I would whisper to Minion very quietly, and I'd say, I'm gonna go try and talk to the hag. How about you stay right here, and remember, when if I attack, you attack. And then I would ask him, I mean, does he say anything, or?
Yeah, he looks a bit spooked, but he just kind of looks at you and just nods, almost afraid to, like, speak. Like, he doesn't want to be the one, to give you all away. He doesn't believe in his stealth. Just nods, just...
Okay. And then I would think to everyone, I mean, I would stealth up a bit. I mean, I'd probably stealth like here.
Perfect.
I mean, because I don't want to. Oh, gosh. Okay, I would unstealth and then walk up to the door and knock on it and say,
shit.
"Hey, anyone home?"
Yeah, you walk all the way up to the door.
Yeah, all the way up to
Sure.
the door.
Yeah, you knock and you say, "Is anyone home?" The door slowly opens, and you watch as the blue hag walks out. And I will show you what she looks like. As
This is gonna go great.
I'm so excited.
she
Let's
looks
go,
you
Mike.
up and down. She looks you up and down, and you see this devilish grin. As she opens her mouth to speak, though, you notice that there is no tongue in her mouth, and she almost just kind of makes just like a like noise, almost as if she's like attempting to laugh, and just stares at you, slowly pointing one of her long clawed fingers your way. A large, just like she's hunched over, looking uncomfortably weighed down by the weight of, whatever is going on there.
I would, laugh with her. A good friend of mine, he was telling me about you, actually. Is there, I've been looking for like this stone. Any chance I could, have a conversation with you about it? Like,
Kai, you hear a door open to your south
Yeah.
as you see this woman that you're talking to, Tarok, continues just making that noise. Like she's not going for a breath. She's just holding that note as she points at you and starts to walk. And you see this green woman, a bit taller, long white hair. I will show you all her as you see who you probably would assume is Myrtle Henbender, making her way out, 1 foot in front of the other, holding just some meats in either hand, as she starts to approach you, Tarok.
I mentally say to Tarek, watch out, green hag coming now.
I would, not getting much talking from that hag, I would turn to the newcomer and say, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you. I was just around here, and a good friend of mine let me know that you guys might have really cool stones," and I'd show him my amulet and be like, "I'm a stone collector, so I would love to see it if you guys have it."
Roll. I'm a stone collector. Yeah, sure. Roll a persuasion check for me as she looks you up and down, and you hear her say, "Oh,
Well, while we're doing this, can Sula like motion for M to like follow her as she like stealths a little bit closer?
Yeah, he's following your lead at this point.
Okay, so I'll get like around like here.
As I
What'd you get?
I didn't. Can I? Oh, I rolled a non-natural 20. Can I say? I was just gonna ask if I could say a little prayer.
You gonna pray in front of her?
No, that was a bad idea. Never mind. I just should have thought of it. So I rolled a non-natural 20.
Perfect. Yeah. As you say these words to her, she looks you up and down, and you're a stout collector. Oh, I collect things too. Come with me. This way, little buddy. As she starts walking back.
Little buddy.
Okay, so yeah, after she left this building, I kind of wanted to try to get into this building after she left.
You want to get into the middle. Oh, so while that's happening, you want to.
Yeah, while that was happening. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, then, as that's happening, roll another stealth check for me as you are kind of going over that small bridge that leads up. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Still.
Yep,
29.
Sure enough, easy enough. You are, able to walk over there. You do see the door there as you are able to approach.
39.
Yeah, 39. Nobody knows you're there. So you're going up to that door, which would be here.
Okay,
yeah. Are you gonna try to open it?
It will. First after the hag would left, I would have walked up to it, like listened, see if I heard anything in there, and if not, then try to open it.
Roll a perception check for me. As you listen at the door.
19.
Yeah, 19. You do hear movement from within.
Okay, if there's movement, then wouldn't try to go in at that point, but would just back up to say where I was.
Perfect. Yeah, you're able to go over. You test the waters. You hear it back, and with that, Tarak, oh sure, I have all kinds of stones. Just come this way. I'll show you what we got just over in here. Just come into my stump. I'm gonna show you all kinds of this and that. As she walks past you, and she sniffs in the air as she kind of steps towards the door, and then she waves her hand, and you see an arcane lock seemingly dissipate as the door will open, and you will be able to see the inside.
Would love to try and follow Torak as sneakily as possible.
As you guys start to sneak, the blue hag as well, also behind you, specifically Torak. Almost like you can feel her eyes on the back of your head. She has stopped making that noise, but you can just kind of almost hear she's like almost like clicking her teeth together. But yeah, she's close behind you as you all eventually make your way into the big tree. Closing.
I would love to shadow Torak. Is there a way to sneak in behind before the door closes?
Ooh, that is a tall order, but you can, if you want to jump in somehow.
Also, I saw them walking towards, would go behind them, but I don't want to go in though. But I would just try to just circle around and see if there's any way to like climb up and in, or just
there's
around.
Definitely a lot of branches that are protruding from this. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me as you start to scale the side of this tree. In 28, you are silently just slithering your way up over and through these branches. And as you get to the top, you do see that there isn't exactly an opening, but there are small holes, and you're able to peek in as you see Tarak enter in. And then Neff, were you going to literally follow?
Were they... So, as the door is closing, are they right next to the door?
Oh yeah,
it's like literally right in front of it.
Yeah, and you're also able to see it's not a big room. It's not a big room.
If I see that, he'll have better judgment than to roll in. I thought it was like a bigger area, and he'll follow suit and try and climb. So I probably need to also make an acrobatics roll because he's just gonna follow Kai.
Yeah, make an acrobatics as you with a keen enough ear, you know your brother's movements, and you hear him slowly slithering up the trees. You yourself, following suit, you guys have done this time and time again, getting better vantage points. And so you, on the opposite end of this tree, I would say probably like over here for you, and then Kai, you would be like here. You would both be on either side, able to kind of peer down into this. Meanwhile, as they are scaling this tree, Azula, what are you doing?
So how tall is this tree? How like? It's
So
like,
it
more
looks,
like a stump, right? It's not like
yeah,
an actual
it
tree.
looks like it was like a massive tree, like a redwood tree, but it's been cut down. Kind of probably it's good like 20 feet tall at this point, and then
Okay.
it's just a flat stump.
Okay. I'm going to lead M as best as I can and try and get close, without being seen or anything like that.
Yeah, you guys stealthed pretty well, so you're able to make your way. So you do watch
I would.
just move about a little bit.
Yeah, I want to get maybe on the same side that Neff is on, but like on the bottom of the tree, and see if I can find any kind of like little cracks or holes or anything that can like I could see into the tree.
Perfect. Yeah, roll me a perception check, and you would be able to get over there. No problem.
Okay.
Minion is behind you as he is just kind of following your footsteps.
A 9.
Yeah, with a 9, you don't really see any holes on the side here. At the more of the base where you're at, it seems like the bark is a bit thicker, while still rotted. But yeah, the holes seem to be up at the top.
Okay. But I can see that there is like some holes and stuff up there.
Yeah, you do see. You do see that there probably would be up above if you were to scale the
Okay.
stump.
So what I'm gonna do quietly, I'm gonna say to M, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have to leave you here, and then I'm gonna cast gaseous form on myself.
Oh shit! Yeah, you just turn into just vapor as you just start to drift upward.
Yep. And I have a plan. So what I'm gonna like, I kind of want to like find like a little hole that I can like sit in without
Sure.
being like seen or anything like that. So I just want to like sit in the hole to be able to look in to see what's happening.
Yeah, you would, as you're kind of flying, you still are able to, utilize your senses as this vapor form. You would see very close to where both Kai and Neff are as you kind of circle around, various holes very close to each of them. Also on the very top of the stump, you do see in the center, there is kind of a hole, almost dead center.
Okay, yeah, I would like to go up to that one then.
Then
Yeah.
you would be on top directly. So technically you'd be here, but you're not inside.
Right.
Yeah, you'd just be up on top.
Right.
You're peering downward. All right. Anything else anybody else wants to do? Because Terrak, you follow this green hag, and as she is just beckoning to you, you just hear
Wait,
behind you.
as I'm as I'm walking, can I say a silent prayer in my head?
Yeah.
Just-
What
We
are you
all
saying?
hear it.
Should we hear it or no?
Yeah, you guys get to hear it. You guys get to hear it. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I would think, one true, I know you're watching over me, and I believe that you will get me through this safely.
Okay.
Yes, I will get you through this safely.
And then I will go in the room with them.
Yeah. As you enter, you see a strange pentagram kind of shape in the northmost part of the room. You see another female form. This one, though, very wet looking with almost seaweed like hair, strange glazed over eyes that look dead. And I will show you her as you're able to see her now. She is almost just lounging on some furs, freshly slaughtered kills, it looks like, as this fur does have just bits of blood and viscera all over it. But yeah, you do see this other hag laying there, as now surrounded by 3 hags in this room. All of you peeping in through these various holes in the stump are able to see the same. Minion, you hear just kind of shivering a little bit, seemingly nervous, doesn't want to give you guys away.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I, since we're talking telepathically, can I do that while in gaseous form? Because I know you can't like talk physically.
I would say yes. I would say that your psychic link remains, so I would say
Okay.
that you would be able to.
I would like to say quickly before anyone else does anything, is I'm going to say, if things go bad, I am dropping Pearl into the stump. So I just want to like let people know that.
I would just cough.
Metal Gear Solid Snake coming in.
I love that. Yeah. She walks you in, Myrtle. You would know that the green one would be Myrtle Henbender, as she... Oh, sure. Look over here. We've got, I've got lots of bones. Those are technically minerals. Would you like to be added to my collection, little boy? As she looks up at you, clearly, like standing just double her height. This is a small woman. But you do get... Actually, roll an insight check for me, Tarok.
Ooh, 21.
Yeah, this is a powerful entity. She looks very small in stature, but you see in her eyes just a fierceness and a confidence that you haven't seen in many other foes, even on the battlefields and in, Daraneth, where you're from, the mountains there, these barbaric people. This woman, she puts a fear in you a little bit.
I would cast Channel Divinity Conquering Presence on her as I say,
Oh, shit.
you should be afraid of me, and I don't want to join your collection. If this must come to battle, you should be wary.
Okay, Conquering Presence is a 30-foot, you choose, right? 30-foot frighten effect?
Yeah, it's a frighten.
And it is, read it out for me real quick, because I believe it is creatures you choose, it's not like a 30-foot radius.
So it's
okay,
as
just
an
making
action,
sure.
force choosing creatures within 30 feet to make a wisdom saving throw. So I'd want to use it on all
hags.
all the hags
Perfect.
within there.
All right. So the one on the furs gets a natural 8. What's your spell
The
save
DC is 14 for it.
All right, 14. So she looks at you with fear in her eyes. You see the blue one behind you. She gets a natural 4. She looks at you, stops clicking her teeth, and almost tries to back up. But I also believe that they cannot move while they are frightened due to one of your other abilities. Is that correct?
What ability would
That's
that
cool.
be?
Conquest Paladins. Yeah.
Yeah, Conquest Paladin, and I think you get it at level 9. I forget what it's called.
I'm only level 7, so I...
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind that.
Wait, I do have it. While you are conscious, all frightened creatures within 10 feet of you have their speed reduced to 0 and take 3 psychic damage if starting their turn in the aura. Sorry. First time playing one of these.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Myrtle, she gets a natural 7, but will utilize a legendary resistance to pass as she feels that imposing presence, and she raises one eyebrow. Oh, you've come to play, huh? As she slowly raises a finger, and I need everybody to roll initiative. As she will get ready.
Oh my gosh.
17. Oh, I didn't do it again. Didn't click my token.
Guys, I rolled a 2.
Also, Tarok, roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Disintegrate.
Oh, 80.
80. Let's see what we get. This is a harm.
No,
What is this? I'm sorry. This is...
Good sign.
You immediately take damage. It's just damage. You immediately take damage. Psychic damage. You feel the weather around you start to kick up as the shimmering energies that have now been above you are also now around you, as you are going to take 30 points of psychic damage as you impose this presence. And also now Myrtle, I need to roll their initiative here.
Can we get the initiative tracker?
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, there you go. Let me clean that off as well.
I rolled the same initiative I did last time. I don't
Sorry,
have to
I'm
change.
clearing it. Because you add that. Click on your tokens. Actually, I'll just do this. There we go. Added turns. So yeah, go ahead and just put your initiatives in there.
Guys, I got a 3.
You're fine. That's fine. You're fine.
Torag, it's so gosh. At least
I'd like to go early because Again, my fucking plan is to just drop the fucking snake and hope it breaks the walls.
Minion gets a natural 1.
Yeah, checks out.
Shout out Sotastic guys for damaging me. For that big dono, we appreciate it, guys. If you're enjoying this, all of the donations, again, go to code 2040. Roll20 is matching them. Short little plug in there real quick. Thank you, guys.
I love it. Yeah, thanks, guys. We appreciate it. It's making this just that much more interesting.
Everything's been harm so far, besides like one.
Yeah, no,
We love
people
you as well.
Bully
You know?
asks for charity. Bully asks for charity.
Bully.
I love it.
We love it.
All right. Descending order. At the top of the round, we've got Neff with a 23. What are you doing?
right,
You
so-
watch her slowly raise her finger, but it is your turn to act.
Yeah. For this hole that I'm looking through, how wide is it?
I would say it's like probably 4-inch diameter. just a
4-inch diameter.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
big hole.
How close am I to the top?
I would say you're probably a good 15 feet up, and it's a 20-foot tall stump.
Okay, if I'm close to the top, then we'll just try to quickly climb up.
Yeah. You climb up and you see just kind of this gas kind of floating above the central hole there in this stump.
Okay. How wide is that central hole?
That central hole is probably a good foot in diameter. Bit more wider there.
Okay. If it's a foot, then it's enough to throw a dagger through. So yeah, bracer. So just make a couple of daggers appear and throw them at the green hag.
Yeah,
Or
roll
actually-
to hit. Or so yeah, her she would have 3/4 cover due to where she is standing. However, you would be able to hit cleanly the more sea hag looking one that's laying down. Currently is prone.
Okay.
Actually, because of that, range attacks will have disadvantage because she is currently prone.
Got you. Okay. Just throw out the blue hag actually though, because I want to get my sneak attack, and Tarek's next to the blue one. So
Yeah, she would have 3/4 cover due to her being very close to the outer rim of this
Gotcha.
tree. And you can definitely still try.
yeah,
+2.
we'll try.
Oh, we still have the +2. Oh,
Yeah, you guys still have that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Wait, Caleb. Sorry. How does frightened work? So that means
so
they just can't.
they have disadvantage when you are in their line of sight on attack rolls and things like that. They can't willingly move towards you.
Okay.
And also with your ability, they literally can't move if they're within
Okay.
10 feet.
Perfect. And that also said they take 3 damage on their turn.
Oh, yeah, and
Okay.
they do take that 3 psychic damage.
So sorry. Thank you.
All right, so 29 to hit though, and then
Yep, that definitely hits. Definitely
Okay.
hits.
Cool. So there, that will be 31, then 33 points of damage.
Yeah, that was at the blue one, right? You wanted to hit the blue one?
Yes, the blue one.
Yes. You were able to angle it in such a way that it literally just breaks reason, but you just are skilled. You're just that good. You bend it almost, and it just flies through the air, and it slams into this hag's neck as she lets out a blood-curdling wail.
Ooh, okay. And with that, I'll do, when that attack hits, I'll do Wails of the Grave once again.
Okay.
And try to, and with that, kind of cleave and hit the green hag.
Perfect. Yeah, roll that. I believe it's just damage, right?
Yeah, it's just damage.
Perfect, yeah.
So 14 points of damage there.
Yeah, just those whispers. Sourceless just start to erupt around everyone, and you see her kind of get a nosebleed as she starts to cackle.
Okay. Oh yeah, then I have second dagger actually at the blue hag. Okay, that will probably miss. So they're having 3/4 cover.
Yeah, that definitely misses. You throw another, and it clatters to the ground, but then disappears.
Yeah, it'll disappear as soon as it hits. All right, that will be. Not too bad. I only use like 5 feet to get up, and then however much to get into the middle. If there doesn't seem like there's a way to like for me to be able to fit into climb in, then I would start making my way to climb down towards like the entrance, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you start making your way downtown, walking fast. Faces
Yeah.
past, and you're homebound. Perfect. All right.
Copyright,
Yeah. Is that your turn?
copyright.
Yeah.
Perfect. Real quick question, Michael. on the help and harm meters, which is higher? I imagine it's harm.
Harm by a large amount.
Good to know, because at this point, where we are at, that will affect the battle. And sure enough, at the 20 part of the initiative, the layer action begins as you hear the doors open and you hear movement far to the north. A lot of just bark, bark, bark as
Oh boy.
you see.
Oh, man.
Huh.
Oh, we did. We just got $100 dono for help. Which, like,
Okay, well then with the help, everybody roll a d20 for me.
oh, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Help.
Thank you, chat. No.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh.
No kappa.
okay.
I'll take a picture.
Oh. No, I believe you,
Dude,
man.
dude,
With a
dude,
natural
Mike.
20, then Tarok, roll a d100 for me as you feel the one true now responding to your
Ooh,
blade.
let's go.
Oh.
Ooh.
Untrue.
True.
What? The one true was in chat the whole time.
I
This
got
time.
a 15.
Okay.
You know,
With a
admirable.
15, on your bonus action, you are able to teleport 60 feet wherever you want to go.
Probably pretty useful right now.
Ah,
Maybe, yeah. I would do that.
as my bonus action?
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can teleport 60 feet in any direction. Up to you.
Is it once per turn or just one time activation?
Once per turn. Once per turn,
Oh,
like
dang.
perpetually. As the one true bestows upon you this, it's almost like everything slows down and you speed up. And it's almost like you just can become very quick for that moment and blink from, here to there.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, and so with that, you feel that instilled into you as these creatures start to move towards the hovel that you're all in.
Yikes.
And you
Okay,
hear a
okay.
bigger one, and it rumbles, just bonk, bonk, from the north as you see these creatures start to approach. There'd be more over here. There's a big one that seems to be leading the charge here, as the other ones all start flapping their way over this way, and they start pouring. They start
Dodo
pouring
Rex.
out of this place. You see. Well, you don't see it, but you hear it. You hear, "Oh my God!" from Minion outside as he readies his gun, and you don't know what's happening out there. But now, Myrtle. It is Myrtle's turn as she continues pointing her finger, and she is going to cast Eye Bite at you. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, Tarok.
Okay. A wisdom saving throw plus
Tarok?
6. So I got I rolled an 8. I have a plus 6, so I got a 14.
14.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, you're fine. Spell save DC. What's that? Ooh, fail. You are suddenly sickened. You feel like you need to vomit. You start to retch. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. At the end of each of your turns, you can make another wisdom saving throw. But you start to just retch as something inside of you feel off. You feel wrong. As she just starts to cackle, her eyes turning black.
Okay.
That is her. This one on the ground will stand up using half her movement as she also points at you and will cast Phantasmal Killer. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage due to the eye bite.
Okay. 16 for the first one, which would be a 22.
Okay, yeah, you pass.
And wait. I actually... Sorry, I trolled you. I got a 13.
Oh, well then, yeah, with that, you are now frightened. And then at the end of your turn, you'll need to make another wisdom save, or you will take damage. But you start to see... Actually, what would Tarok's number one fear be? Because that starts to manifest before your very eyes.
You know, growing up, he had a lot of issues with his dad. So his number one fear really would be like his dad beating him in battle, and then after not even like having the dignity to talk to him. Does that make sense? Just like beating him and then leaving him, because he always felt, you know, kind of abandoned in a way.
Yeah. So less than an entity and more of this feeling washing over you. You get taken by this mental attack. And yeah, you are just getting assailed from all sides, as now the blue hag also points a finger at you and makes a wailing noise. She will cast. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage as you hear a bolt of lightning erupt.
Oh my gosh. I 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
6. You are not able, as you are just getting assailed mentally, physically, and emotionally, it seems, from all sides here, as a bolt of lightning will strike you from behind. And that's a lot of d6s here. Give me just a sec. That's going to be 30 points of lightning damage, as you are just ripped asunder by this lightning bolt, and just a thunderous blast just erupts out in this small room. That is them.
Torok coughs blood.
Yeah, it's not looking good. That's their turn. Azula, what are you doing? You are in this gaseous form.
I'm going to hope this heckin' works. Okay.
She's about to kill me.
She's gonna drop down through the hole.
I got 2
like
HP.
slowly come down through. And as she's watching this happen, she's gonna like kind of like half like before she hits the ground, but not like too far up that she takes damage from falling.
Right.
She's gonna drop the gaseous form, and she's going to have her staff in her hand, and as she hits the ground, she's going to slam the staff in the ground, and she's going to say, "Be not afraid." And then she's going to say, "Zenzao." And then the snake is just going to erupt from the staff.
Yeah, with that, with that lightning bolt explosive noise, there's then just this whipping of as Pearl, your trusty, massive boa constrictor snake here, just erupts out of the staff and fills almost all of the space, actually pushing everybody essentially to the sides, as she would be centered in the room there, taking up pretty much all of the room.
Yeah. So my plan with this is I want her to try and like break the walls. Like I want her to like just try and break the break the house apart.
Sure. Strength check here. Even with that, she seems to struggle, as is just a very thick old tree, but she is filling the space and does slam everybody back by just erupting like that. And I'm going to have everybody take a little bludgeoning damage, Tarok included. So make a dexterity saving throw for me. It's just a lot of snake in a little space.
With disadvantage, right?
Yes, disadvantage as well. It's not going to be very much, I promise you. It's a d6.
Yeah, well, that could kill me.
No.
Odds are. I got a 14 for my dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, no, we'll say, you only take half damage for this, and it's 3 points, so you're going to take 1 point of damage. Everybody else, all of the hags fail their strength saving throw as they kind of push against the wall here. They take
I got
3
one
points of
motherfucking
bludgeoning
HP.
damage. Anything else you want to do?
Holy moly.
Because she I can attack with her now, right?
Yeah. I believe you have the stat block as well in your extras area, right?
Yep.
Cool, yeah.
Yep.
Her initiative is going to follow yours.
It's like right after mine,
It
right?
can be like, in tandem. Flavor it however.
Okay. What do I want to do here? Okay. So what she's gonna do, she's still gonna be like, not like, okay, I want to try to have her avoid thrashing towards like Tarok, but she's gonna want to start hitting against the wall and everything, but she's also going to try and grapple the green hag.
Perfect. Yeah. Have her roll, I believe, a strength, or is it the hag?
It melee weapon attack +6 to hit.
Yeah. Roll the hit then.
Okay.
And I believe if she hits, then she grapples.
Can I do that? Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 26.
Yeah, and it's a natural 20. Yeah, no,
Natural
without
20.
fail, I won't even roll or do anything. The green hag is enveloped by
Yeah,
Pearl.
so she's
She
gonna
just
take
grabs.
the end of her tail is just gonna and like just snatch her up real quick and kind of like hold her up in the air a little bit and then it's gonna start squeezing. So that's what it's 2d8 plus 4, right?
Yeah.
I believe. Let's see if that'll work. So 10.
You should roll double d8s though, right? Because you crit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so wait.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 2. This Pearl is putting in work.
So do I roll 2 more d8s? Wait.
Oh no, you did it. It's 10 damage. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. You watch as she wraps her tail around the green hag and just starts to squeeze, and you see the green face start to turn purple almost immediately. Is that your turn?
I think so. Because she's
I'm gonna just push this
15
person
feet. She's
forward.
10 feet. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do a bonus action. Wait. No, sorry. No, I can't do reaction. Okay, yeah, I can do reaction next turn. Okay, we're good.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Neff, I believe. What are we doing?
All right, Neff, I gotta roll a d8 because I'm gonna try and teleport. Because it's like a little gap, right? But I could probably manifest the dagger through.
Yeah, you'd be able to throw it down into the
So I
spot
can,
there.
go
20
I can
feet.
go 20 feet.
That's exactly how tall it is, so you'd be able to kind of
Perfect.
choose anywhere
So
inside.
I want to land, if possible, I want to land behind the grappled hag.
Okay, yeah, that would be.
So wherever that's gonna land us.
Yeah, you'd be kind of dropping down
Yeah.
almost by that little pentagram area.
And then I want to swing in for a backstab and manifest my dagger and go for it.
Yeah, roll with advantage as she is restrained currently.
Nice. Okay.
Also, the escape for that is a DC 16, by the way.
Good to know. Good to know.
27.
That definitely hits.
Okay, that's going to be 22
Yeah,
points of psychic damage.
Yeah, the blade cuts into her side, and you hear, "Oh!" she cries out in pain. Oh dear. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All
That's
right.
it for me because it's bonus action and action. Yeah, there we go.
All right. Tarok, what are you doing, man? You're feeling rough. You are reeling. You feel sick. You know, all of a sudden, at this very moment, emotions just flooding you.
Mm-hmm.
But you know it's this magic. You know that, this isn't real. But what are you doing?
The one true you delivered me, and I would use lay on hands and use all 35 of my lay on hands points.
Hell yeah.
So-
There's a bright light that illuminates the entire room as everybody kind of has to shield their eyes. You are pumped full of health.
And
I'm
then
shielded by snake flesh.
I'd use my bonus action to use second wind. So 1d10 plus 2.
Hell yeah.
That's our tank.
Yeah.
Go.
And
Roll it,
then
baby.
that'll be my turn.
Yeah, big heal.
6. So nice.
Perfect, yeah. Yeah, you are revitalized. All right. Also, at the end of your turn, make a wisdom saving throw for me as that emotional trauma stress is just coming in hot.
I got a 15.
15 passes as you feel that fear, but as you start to feel a pain in your head, you steel yourself. And with that heal, you are no longer frightened. You are no longer affected by Phantasmal Killer. All right. Then it is Minion's turn, unless you had anything else.
No, that's all.
Perfect. Yeah, Minion then kind of steps out over here, looking out of this little wall, and he just sees an army of these abyssal chickens, and he goes, "Oh no!" as he will kind of pull towards his belt and takes out a little spherical item, and he hucks it to the south. They all need to make dexterity saves, so I'm just going to do a kind of, they all fail, as I don't want to roll, 25. There are 25
Minions
there.
nuts.
Minion carrying.
Plasma grenade into the center of them all, as it will do 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it just there's an explosion that you all hear on the outside as he goes, "We've got company!" And then with his regular attack, he will also shoot towards the big one as you hear from this plasma rifle. That hits, and it's going to take 6 points of damage there as he is trying to hold the fort. And we're back to the top of the round.
Let's go, minion.
Minion.
What are we doing?
All right, so I guess I'm not positioned like it, but I was on top of the trunk and then trying to climb down and drop down kind of towards the door. So I guess use my movement to do that and then try to open the door.
You did notice when she originally had walked out, she seemed to have casted a spell, but when she walked back in, she seemed to have dispelled the spell, so the door opens easy enough. So when you open, you're able to see in, you see a snake just writhing.
Okay, I know there's like snake everywhere and people are pushed to the wall.
Yeah, Tarok is in front of you directly.
Yeah.
He's a big boy. But you do see the blue hag to the right, and she would be within range. No issues there.
Okay, I probably can't see too much of the room though, right? Because
you don't see the sea hag, you do not see the green hag, you do not see your brother. There's just so much snake filling this room.
Yeah. Okay, at that point then, just walk forward and I don't even see either of the hags. Okay, that's fine. Just short sword, kind of try to awkwardly with the limited amount of space slash at the blue hag here.
Yeah, roll to hit.
All right, 18 to hit blue hag.
18 barely hits. Good shit. Yeah.
Okay. Why is it taking so long? Okay, 8 points of damage plus another 16 from sneak attack.
24 points. Yeah, you are able to just slide that dagger in, and she lets out a strange noise as you do see she has no tongue in her mouth.
Okay, offhand short sword attack now. 12 to hit.
Does not hit. It almost seems like she seems to blip out of existence, becoming almost ethereal for just a moment.
Okay, that will be about everything though then, for now.
All right, then at the top of the round here, layer actions, the chickens.
Oh, no.
They start to swarm minion, and you see also, Kai, you see just a swarm. It's just unlike anything you've seen. That slapping noise and just just all over as they approach and they pile on. Oh gosh, not what I wanted.
Minion.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, they just swarm. You get the idea. And I'm going to just do a lot of rolls all at once. Give me 1 second here.
Oh, I might have to leave this guy, I'm not gonna lie.
I think he's dead.
Minion! You see this man.
I told him it'd be okay.
Called himself a space marine as he is just getting completely and utterly swarmed by these creatures. The big one can't even get in because there are just so many others that are just crawling over each other and piling on top of him. They are closing towards the door, but they all seem to be focused on Minion specifically, and he seems to be just crying out as he's being ripped apart. So much damage. Yeah, it's not a sight you want to know about or see. Now the hag's turns.
Yikes.
Yep. So with that, Myrtle at the top of the round here will see this snake and realize that she is restrained, and I think they have access. She does not have Misty Step. I thought she had Misty Step, but she does not have Misty Step.
Yes.
She is trapped, from what I can tell. Although, yeah, what would she do? That's what I'm looking at here. I don't think. Okay, I need Pearl to make a save. What's the save? Polymorph is going to.
She casting a spell.
Yes.
I have Mage Slayer. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity as she starts to cast, and that's with advantage as she still is restrained there. But still somehow able to, utter this incantation. She attempts to polymorph Pearl.
13.
Save here.
Unlucky.
Wisdom saving
Probably.
throw.
I'm gonna assume that 13 does not hit.
Yeah, 13 does not hit. It's almost. It's not that you miss or that she dodges. It's more so just the writhing of Pearl. Is you can't really place it. But yeah, make
like
a
surfing a snake
using Pearl. Exactly. What's
Okay.
Pearl's wisdom save?
Wisdom save. I don't know what her saves are.
So she should have a wisdom, and just add that plus to.
Oh, it's just +0, so it's 10.
Plus 0, then 10. Yeah, with a 10, you watch as Pearl shifts form, making much more space as she shifts into a small rat.
Okay. Is she nearby me, or is she nearby?
Yeah, she would kind of plop very near the center where there is a stew, but is able to kind of almost kind of flop to the side and tumble to the ground, and you just see her kind of skittering on the ground.
No rats too.
Yeah, now the green hag is no longer restrained as she then turns towards you, Neff, feeling you stabbing at her, and will use one of her. Actually, no, she can't do that right now. Legendary actions are on other people's turns. So yeah, that is her. Then the blue hag will cast. Neff, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving, and I still have -2 wisdom, right? That's for.
Yep, that is perpetual.
Okay. That's what I thought. That is unlucky.
Actually, I think it was an hour. And I think it's been an hour. I think you guys actually no, because you still had pass without a trace. You still had all those things, so it's still been an hour.
At most, it would make it a 17. So it's a 16 if my wisdom is reduced.
No, yeah, you would pass the spell save DC. Unfortunate for me, good for you. You start to feel a fear take you, but you still your mind, and that is her. And finally, the sea hag will look towards you, Azula. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Wisdom save. 27.
Yeah, you feel that fright as well, but you steal your mind and also are no longer affected. Taurok, are you currently afflicted by the frightened condition?
No, I passed my wisdom saving throw.
Right. Okay, that is good because you watch as the sea hag attempts her death glare ability at you, but you steal your mind just in time. And she just is looking at you menacingly, and that's about that. So that is their turn. All right, Azula, what are you doing? You see your massive snake turn into a very small rat.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I reach out my hand and have her come up onto my shoulders?
Yeah, she scurries over and crawls up your shoulders, sitting on your shoulder menacingly.
Menacingly.
Yeah, just kissing. Almost, chittering her little teeth.
Okay. What can I do here? What can I do? Because I was gonna do something and then it threw me off, so now I was trying to figure out something else. Okay. How close the sea hag's pretty close to me.
Yeah,
Is she still laying down? Or is she up now?
No, she got up. She's standing up.
Just fighting on, just laying down, chilling.
Just chilling. She's
Well, I don't know.
lounging.
If, maybe because she was laying down and then she got knocked into the wall, so she might still be prone. I don't know.
No, she's still up. Everybody's still up. They all just got, knocked into the wall, took that 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I suppose I am going to walk up to the sea hag. Since she targeted me, I'll target her back, and I'm going to use Primal Savagery. So it's a +9 to hit.
Yeah, how are you manifesting that?
So basically what happens is she has this mask, okay? And the mask is like a plague doctor mask, but it has a snake mouth at the front. And the whole mask kind of just looks like a giant snake that's like coiled around it. And as she looks at this hag, and then she puts it on slowly, and then you'll see that she'll raise up her hands, and then she will bring them down for a second, and they just like claws just like come out of her hands. And as she does, then she's just gonna make like a swipe attack at it.
Yeah, you just go primal and just attack, and roll the hit, and that's
a 18.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
And then 5th level is 2d tam. Oh, I rolled it on the wrong thing. There we go. 20.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, you rip
I rolled
into
max
her.
damage.
Yeah, you rip into her, and you notice that she is not looking that great. She seems like probably the most feeble of the bunch, and you are ripping into her, absolutely.
And it's acid damage too. I don't know if that will do anything.
Let me
more,
let me check. Yeah, no, it affects her as it should.
Cool.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
Yeah, on your shoulder, a little rat just.
Actually, wait. Hold on. Sorry about that. I have a reaction, and since she started within 10 feet of me, she has to take 1d6. I can use my reaction to make her take 1d6 of necrotic damage as well.
Oh, yeah, roll that d6.
And it's a DC 17.
Perfect. Yeah, natural 8 plus some, but.
Yep.
Gucci.
So she takes an extra 4 damage from Halo of Spores.
Yeah, the spores that are ever present that nobody else can see, but only you can feel, just assail her. Yeah, she's not looking great, this sea hag. All right, is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
All right, Neff.
All right. Yeah, I'll start by just trying to take one stab, just manifest dagger, go for this green hag in front of me.
Yeah, roll the hit.
Hit her.
Ooh, not good.
What'd you get?
Sorry, 11.
Oh yeah,
11.
Oh,
Pretty
sure.
low.
Yeah, no, she's able to like kind of bob out of the way, inhumanly like bending backwards and then back towards you.
I gotta try again. Manifest the second one, bonus action.
Yeah. Roll the hit. 18 hits.
18. Okay, good. Let me roll
As she bobs
damage.
back, as she comes back up, she just is met in the face with this dagger.
Yeah. Don't think I have sneak attack. There's no one by it, so it's 6 psychic damage.
Yeah.
But she has to roll her concentration checks with disadvantage because of the mage slayer.
Oh yeah, because of Mage Slayer and polymorph. Yeah, okay.
But it does say it's a concentration, yeah. That's why I didn't. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna wait for this one.
Let's see, what is that? Yeah, no, it breaks as Pearl erupts back into the room here, off of your shoulder.
Just this little rat just slowly turning back into a giant snake as it just comes off like of her shoulder.
Just erupts again into the room here. Let me push everybody to the front real quick. Again. To front. Yeah, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's action, bonus action. I'm not gonna run away from her. I want to stay close. So
Yeah, you want to slay a mage. I like it, yeah. Okay, then Tarok, what are you doing?
I would attack the Blanche right in front of me. And I would use Great Weapon Master for my first attack.
Get it, baby.
Oh, I missed. I got a 1. But with my next attack, I'm going to go for the same thing. Great Weapon Master.
Sure.
And 11.
11 does not hit. But with that, I want you to roll me a D100 because you feel a helpful presence in your brain.
Ooh. Thank you, chat.
55.
55. You are protected from fiends for 1 hour. Such creatures cannot attack you or harm you unless they succeed on a charisma saving throw. Let me see if these are fiends. The
little
abyssal
chickens?
chickens are fiends for sure.
Ooh.
So they have to pass a charisma saving throw. They're not very charismatic, I'll say that.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's sick. These are fey creatures and a fiend. The blue is a fiend. Yeah, so she seems
Ooh.
to not be able
Sick.
to perhaps attack you directly. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, with his dying breath as he's being ripped apart, you hear the pulling of a singular pin and another explosion.
Oh no.
As you just hear behind you a massive explosion, which will do a hefty amount of damage as all of these chickens.
Minion, our hero.
They explode, and viscera and blood and guts goes all over the place as he already softened them up, and yeah, they just blast away. But there's still quite the flock with a couple others scrambling on over as well. All right, then back to the top of the round.
Did that explosion hit me as well? It's kind of close to it. Like
Yeah, you do have dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
Should be fine for you. And I think you have
28 with
With evasion.
yeah, you have evasion. You take no damage. Yeah, you're able to dodge easy peasy.
Nice. Yeah, actually, yeah, because right as that was happening, I was actually gonna want to sneak into the door and kind of like close the door as well. I know the snake is a snake again, so is that actually possible?
You would be able to get through. Tarak would just be difficult terrain, but yeah, you're able to get through. And just before it was an issue of stealth, but now you guys are just fighting, right? So yeah, you can get through.
Okay, cool. Yeah, get through, and I want to close the door.
Sure.
And is there any sort of like lock mechanism on this tree door?
Not that you can see, but when the door does close, it does seem to, it seems like it's closed. You do hear something kind of fasten.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I guess I wanted to look around for the rock, but now there's a big snake again. That's okay. I'm just gonna try keeping to hit the launch here. That is next to Torok.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get some short sword swinging. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, yeah, there it is.
Okay.
With that natural 20, I want you to roll me a D100 as well. Slamming into them.
I'll do that first. D100 is 24. Reset. Okay, so weapon damage is that, and then it applies to my sneak attack.
Yep. 10d6, baby.
Ooh.
This is on which hag?
The Blanche, the blue one.
Oh yeah, the blue one. Yeah. How you want to do this? As you are just absolutely slamming this blade into her.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's definitely kind of like awkward spacing wise, but get into the door, kind of like with one hand, like close the door, the other pull out the short sword. Or I guess it's already out, but would then just kind of like move it in a way so like isn't hitting Snake or the Torok, like carve it kind of like up and around, and then just like down into the hag's kind of like collarbone area, and stick it in, and then pull it right back out.
Hell yeah, and she just falls to the ground, crumpling, kind of laying there awkwardly due to her misshapen back there. But also with a 24. You, for the next hour, gain advantage on charisma checks when dealing with any creature wearing black.
Okay.
Yep. So
Noted.
stuff, yeah.
Can I see any of the other two hags now, spacing wise, or no?
Yeah, I mean, kind of past Tarak there, you would be able to see the green hag there. And both of these hags not looking great. You guys have just come in, blasted them, snaking them up.
Okay, can I see both of them?
You cannot see the sea hag. You can see the green hag.
Okay, well, sure. Whales of the Grave again.
Perfect. Yeah, roll that damage.
Yep. 18, actually. 666. Wow.
Yeah, 18. Those just the whispers again just take to her, and you see she already was affected by this before, but now there's straight up, just her nostrils are just filling and pouring out blood. Yeah, she's not looking great. You guys are really just bringing it to him.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Once that hag died as well, I forgot this. I
Soul
think it's
trinket.
yeah. I can use a reaction to
Yeah.
create a little tiny trinket. And I think actually it does say, I was reading that the the DM determines what the trinket will be. Yeah, the DM determines the trinket's form, or has you roll on the trinkets table. But
I would
what
have you
form of
roll-
trinket?
Let me see here. Is it like different? Let me see here. I don't have.
I have no idea. It says, DM determines the trinket's form, or has you roll on the trinkets table in the player's handbook.
Yeah, let's have you roll for me. I'm popping it open now.
I've never even seen myself the trinkets table, so it's news to me. But
Oh, it's just like a trinket. Like it just looks like something. So in this case, it would actually look like a small doll that
Okay.
looks like the hag herself, but like a plushie, and it's just ugly. It's not, it's not fun. But yeah, you now in your possession, in your left hand, have a blue hag, night hag plushie.
okay, yeah, it's the hand that closed the door. It kind of like manifests at this trinket and just holding that one once the hag falls. And for now, I think that'll be it. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, then with that, top of the round, you close the door. You do hear slamming against the door as all of the chickens just start trying to get in. Seemingly, though, there is some sort of arcane something, as you do see a kind of a shimmering effect that seems to have taken place there, but they just keep slamming into it, but to no avail. So it is now the hag's turn. This blue one is dead, so that is there.
All right.
Rip Blanche, and here comes Myrtle, looking at you all, and she says, "Wait! Oh, golly! You killed Blanche. What can we talk about this? What do you even want? You just come in here and you just bring snakes. Oh,
What?
you said something about stones.
I said I came here for stones, and then she threatened me and acted like she was gonna kill me. She said she was gonna add me to your collection of bones. You started
We were,
this.
yeah, we were. You see, but well, I didn't understand the gravity of the situation. I need. Let's see. As she's talking to you all, I need Kai and Tarak to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Sure.
While she's talking
Trickery
to
is
you,
afoot.
the sea hag is actually pointing a finger, and a lightning bolt erupts from her finger.
Okay.
Oh man, another one. I fail.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a lot of d6s.
17. Do I get a bonus from the aura of Torok?
Yes, you do, if you are close,
Okay.
which
So
you
it's
are.
plus
So you
two.
get plus 2.
19 then.
Oof, this is not looking great. 32 points of lightning damage as it blasts through, but also through the door and kills off a couple chickens. And you smell a nice scent of cooked chicken. It's actually quite nice.
Hey.
I guess I'll evasion it to make it 0.
Yeah, if you let's see, 17, it does pass.
Oh,
So,
19 with the +2, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, even better. With that, you are able to dodge out of the way completely. Taraki, though, you take the full brunt of it.
Can I use Stone's Endurance as a reaction to reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus
Yeah,
3?
roll that d12 plus your con, yeah.
Ooh.
Also, actually, I need Pearl to make a dex save as well, because she's literally the room. Forgot to have her roll as well.
Okay. Her dex is 14 plus 2, so it's a plus 2.
Yeah, so roll, add that plus 2. Let's see how she does.
I got 8 dodged.
Nice. It's not nothing. It adds up.
5.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, she takes the full 32 points of damage. I believe she has like 60 HP.
Yeah, she's fine right now.
Yeah, she's good. Cool. All right, well then, with that, let me delete some of these chickens here.
You said 32?
Yeah, 32 points of lightning damage as these chickens are just broken.
I got deleted in the crossfire.
Oh, shoot. Put you back on there.
Delete.
You've been removed from the
I
game.
evasion so hard, I just like evasion to another plane completely.
You're
Oh,
in
another
StarCraft
reality.
now.
Yeah.
Heroes of the
Yeah,
Storm.
there you are. My apologies.
Alright,
but yeah.
I need to be re-added to the turn order though, if there's still that.
Yeah. Do you remember you had
23.
Perfect. Might be.
Yeah.
All right.
good.
Green Hag still gets to go. She was just kind of talking using her bonus action. And I need Neff. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, but I also get the reaction attack, right?
You sure do. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you sure do. And she
Yeah.
forgot.
She forgot.
She forgot. She gonna learn today. She's not gonna
no,
learn
or
today.
Yeah.
She will not learn at any moment.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no learning. No learning.
No
going on
She
learning.
here.
dodges out of the way as you feel
Okay,
yourself.
wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, as you feel yourself start to stiffen up. 16, you pass. Yeah, you felt something trying to paralyze you, but you, once again, you are a hardy bunch as you hold fast. Yeah, and that is their turn, I believe.
We are the
chickens
Hardy Boys.
Completely just getting wrecked here. Yeah, Azula,
Alright.
what are you doing?
All right. I got some stuff for y'all now here. Okay.
Okay.
So, as Azula is listening to this, she's gonna look over, or she's gonna like look between both hags, and she's gonna say, "You will harm them no longer." And I'm gonna use a symbiotic entity.
Ooh.
So with that, I gain a 36 temporary health.
Oh damn.
And so basically, like what you guys see is that as she says this, you kind of so she does have these spores that are kind of like around her that there's normally like not like no one can normally see it, but as she says this, you see like this shimmer as the spores start to like manifest and like cover her body, like kind of like highlighting where her tattoo, like her snake tattoo, like outlining it and stuff, and kind of just outlining all the marks on her body in general. And then so now she can roll, I can roll double damage dice for my Halo of Spores, which I can do to the one right in front of me.
Yeah, roll that damage, or it's a
So-
con save, I think.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, that's a natural 10 plus a little bit will not pass your save DC.
So do I do 1d6, just 2d6, right?
2d6, yeah, it
Yeah,
doubles.
2d6. So 7.
Yeah, this one was already looking bad, and with that, this halo of spores, you watch as she is just coated in these spores. With the amount of them that seem to be latching onto her, you can finally kind of, the rest of you at least, would be able to see it, as she is just being suffocated by these spores, as she just crumples to the ground before you there.
And then she's kind of gonna like stand up and like look like very like regal, or not stand up, she's already standing, but she's gonna like, you know, straighten herself up and look very regal. And then Pearl, who was like kind of facing her direction, kind of slowly turns to the other hag, and then she's gonna like slash out and like try to bite her.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, roll to hit.
Oh, I
So
did it
did
twice.
that hag die?
Yeah. It just
Okay,
won't let me-
reaction soul trinket.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, another soul trinket pops up in your hand, this time a plushie of a sea hag.
Okay.
Get the whole
Going
set.
for the full collection, yeah.
Gotta buy all the cereal boxes.
So 19 to hit.
19 to hit, that hits. Roll damage. And also she gets restrained again, I imagine.
No, this is a bite, so it's not.
Oh, right. Perfect, yeah.
So she takes 9 damage.
Yeah, 9 damage. She just bites in, these incisors just going in, just... Ooh, she's not looking great, this green hag. The Mage Slayer feat coming in hot overall. Couple hits there. Pearl slamming into her, yeah. Is that your turn?
I believe so, yes.
All right. Then Neff, I believe it is your turn.
Yeah, we're gonna go again.
Yeah, she's not looking great. She's not looking
Again.
great. Yeah, you have... Yeah, get her.
This time it probably hit.
Definitely
24.
hits. Definitely hits.
29 points of psychic damage as he finally steadies himself on the snake. Gets the hang of surfing the snake.
Yeah. And in
Now
that
it's the
moment,
blade.
How do you want to do
Swirls it
it?
around.
Yes, let's go.
And he just slices across, and the blade just passes straight through because it's ethereal. It's a psychic blade going through and just passes straight through the neck. It doesn't cause any damage, but she falls down in front of him.
I imagine like he's like on the head of Pearl, and as she like goes in to like bite him, he's just like
Yeah.
surfing in.
Yes, exactly, Amber. Yes, surfing in, manifests the blade, goes through for the kill.
Yeah, and with that, as the final hag, Myrtle Henbender, drops to the ground, you do see a necklace that seems to kind of jingle about as she falls, revealing a small stone, crystalline in nature, that seems to kind of shine outward from her robes. You also hear the slamming against the door stop as all of the abyssal chickens outside seemingly go a bit more docile. What are you guys doing?
Look to pick up the stone.
Yeah, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I figured as much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Con save.
You get +2.
Ooh.
20. Well, then 24. Even better.
Yeah, even with a 24, this is an artifact of ancient repair with a DC of 25, and with that, you feel it starts to burn at your hand. You are going to take 20 points of psychic damage as you see the beginning and the end. You are the Alpha and the Omega. For just a moment, you see all and you are nothing. You are everything. You have seen every lifetime, and yet you are you. And then you're back. You are here, and you are holding the stone. But there is now, you look down at your left hand, and in the center there is a strange burn mark that looks like it's already scarred over. But you still now are holding the stone.
Whoa, getting stoned is crazy. I see why you do it, Tora.
Tark gives him a wink.
Now we've both gotten stoned.
Yeah.
We must bring this back to the smelly man that told us to come here and get stoned.
Smash cut. You guys are now at the manor. Well, thank you all. Oh, who has it? Who has it? He looks at each of you.
Yes, I'm stoned here.
Oh, perfect. Oh, and you're not dead. You just grasp it like that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rock.
Right, that is all it is. And you brought it back, no questions asked. Perfect. Yes, and he takes it, and you just watch him put it into his pocket.
That's
Well-
how Papa would say. He would say, go get this thing for us, and we would get it and bring it back.
No
You are the
questions
best. All of you. Do you want to live here?
No.
That's fine.
I think so. Is Papa here, though?
Oh, no. Oh, right.
Well,
you
then
wanted-
no, of course
Right,
we wouldn't want
right,
to live
right.
here.
I just, you were
really
so
align.
efficient. You were so efficient, is all I'm saying.
That's
You're
what we've
Papa.
been trained to be.
Also, you smell a little funny. He smells a little funny, Kai.
I
I
roll
don't
around in
think
the
you're
bar.
supposed to say that to people. I've
No,
been
it's
told.
not wrong, right? It is
No.
a little bit of a social faux pas, but also, well, it's true. And you know what? I've accepted it. I don't like taking baths much. Anyway, for your papa, I do know his whereabouts. There is a place known as Zenzarust. You might have passed some volcanoes on your way here, but deep, deep inside, the Duragar there are holding on to your father. I would recommend taking your journey that way if you will not stay with little old me and my brother. And on that note, this stone as well, actually, I will be reviving one of my brothers, long dead, so know that you've done good for the world this day. And also, look, as you look outside, the storms that have been just ever present during this time frame when you've been in these strange lands, it just slowly starts to dissipate, almost immediately after Humboldt took this stone from you. All is right in the world, and that's all thanks to all of you. So, Papa is in Zenzarust, and for you two, is there anything you want? Riches, men, women, anything? We have everything you could desire.
All I need is the one true.
Ah, well then you are looking for a man known as Darabont. Over in Helios, there's a grotto known as Pride's Grotto. You'll find him there if you're looking for him.
Thank you.
I do believe that he is the current reincarnation of the Messiah of that religion. Isn't that interesting?
Thank you for this information. I will use it for justice.
I love it. I love your stoic witticisms here. Yes. And, Sula, what does your heart desire? You helped your friends, but I feel wrong if I don't give you a fat bag of gold or an artifact or something.
She'll kind of like just lean into her staff, and there's nothing you can give.
Well,
Neff, can we take her share? Is that something we can do?
I don't know. I think that might be one. You said social faux pas was a word he said.
Yeah.
Is that like faux papa? Faux? What is? I don't really know what that one. That one's a tough one.
I don't know if it applies here. Maybe it's just safe not to. Just.
Well,
okay.
I mean, has it stopped us in the past?
No, not at all.
Well,
Can we have her share?
right, yes, I was actually... I'll say it in front of you, I guess. I would feel remiss if I didn't give you her full share, and if you're not going to utilize it, well, then split it amongst yourselves. But know that the Dreadjoys, my dear Ursula, will be looking over you.
She just kind of like nods, like slowly. Not really knowing what that means, not really caring.
Yeah, in regards to that, then he looks at the twins. Well, we have two options here. Would you like an ancient artifact of the utmost renown, or all of the gold you'll probably ever need and then some? Which sounds more useful to you? As you see, you have literally saved the world. And you've literally saved me from my anxiety attack that would have come if I had to do the thing.
Just look at Neff and just like artifact.
Yeah, I think Papa would really like the artifact.
Yeah,
if we know where he is,
It could be like a little present for his return.
I suppose that would work out.
All right, and your father's a necromancer, yes?
Well, I mean, do necromancers create life?
Of course. Most healing spells are necromantic in nature, and if you want to clone or make a simulacrum, I believe that those are also necromantic. Yes.
I guess that's what Papa does. I mean, he created us. That's
I have just the thing. Have you ever heard of an archlich named Vecna? I doubt it. Just 1 second, as he walks away and comes back with a small box, probably 6 inches either way.
Oh, no.
As he just puts this box out towards you. There. That's yours now.
I'm gonna open it.
Take it, yeah,
And you
open it.
see a singular eye that is held almost like on a small pillow. Yes, your father will like that. Or if one of you wants to utilize it, I hope that you enjoy.
We'll take it to Papa.
Sure. I mean, we can play with it before we get there. We always do.
Yes,
I-
play
I
with
mean-
it. See what happens. I will enjoy that. Wait.
All right. Let's. Thank you.
Of course, you
Oh,
have helped
right.
me.
They say that, right? Are we supposed to say
Thank
that?
yes,
Yes, no, it's
That I know for sure. Thank you.
Yes, you are quite welcome. If you ever have to learn more about social cues and things, faux pas and whatnot, and what to avoid, come on back. We can have a seminar. But otherwise, you have saved the world. You've saved me. And I appreciate all of you very much. Now get the hell out, as he points towards the door, and you see a Kenku slowly open the large door leading back out to the swamp as he just kind of... Go on, then.
He seemed rather mean there. Was that a social faux papa?
I think that was in fact a social faux pas. He told us.
I'm like, come on, let's go.
But people do say that to us all the time. Generally, when we're absconding with their belongings.
But
So,
not all being nice to them.
true. Yeah. See, we haven't tried that very often. So, it doesn't seem like something I'd want to try again. He was rather rude.
No.
I feel like he's gonna come up
Absconded
like
with
behind
more of
both
his
of you.
belongings.
She's gonna come up behind both of you, kind of like put her hands on your back and be like, "Come, boys," and like
We're walking out. I just want to like grab something on a table, just like take it.
Yeah. Make a sleight of hand check. Final roll here. Sleight of hand check as you are walking on out.
Ooh.
18.
Yep, easy enough. The Kenku, humble, they're none the wiser as you just grab a very fancy-looking vase and just pocket it, in your bag of holding. I imagine you might have. And yeah, with that, you walk off into the swamp, the fog taking you as you continue on to your next adventure. And that's where we'll end this tonight, everybody.
Woo.
That was
Good game.
That was a good time. Thank you everyone for being a part. I mean, I think it'd be cool. Everyone could go around, just let people know where they could find you. Figure we would, I guess I can start, then Caleb, then Crowan, then Amber, then Casa. So guys, my name is Michael Udall. I'm a Heroes of the Storm streamer. So twitch.tv/Michael Udall. I stream pretty much every single day if you guys ever want to check that out. And then my Twitter is Michael_Udall. Thank you all for donating. Thank you all for being a part. This is first ever D&D live stream that I've ever been a part of, and I had such an amazing time. And I just wanted to thank you guys for allowing me the opportunity, and big shout out to Roll20 as well. They're awesome. And remember the charity code 2040, all donations are matched by Roll20. So thank you guys. It's been such a good night.
Yeah, all the sentiments that he shared there, as well as I stream very sporadically, very rarely, but that's twitch.tv/HolocenePhoenix, and then my handle on Twitter is HolocenePhoenix as well. I live and breathe D&D. Also play some Dota 2. I'm a 6K scrub, and I love gaming, and I'm super happy for this opportunity. Got to meet all of these fantastic folks, and yeah, appreciate all of those donations, guys. Really good stuff.
Oh yeah, my turn now. I'm just like nodding along. Just yeah. No, all right. My name is Crowan. It has been a pleasure to play here. Holly, your DMing was great, fantastic,
Thanks,
and be on Roll20 here was pretty pog, as the kids say. But you could find me on Twitch and Twitter at Crowan, or Instagram at C9Crowan if you for some reason want to follow me there, even though I don't post there. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Hi, I'm Nyte. You probably have heard at least Michael calling me Amber once or twice. That's my real name. You can call me either. It's whatever. I kind of do everything sometimes. So sometimes I stream. Sometimes I post selfies on Twitter. Sometimes I do art. Sometimes I play D&D. Sometimes I DM D&D. It's just a lot of sometimes there. You can find me on Twitter at Nightlightable. That is how you say it. It is not Nightly Tea Table. Or what else have I got? Nightlittable, Night, yeah, it's Nightlightable. There you go. That's me.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you all for coming on, watching, and supporting the charity and supporting Rollvember. It's awesome that Roll20 is doing this. So shout outs to Roll20 for having us. Thanks Caleb for DMing. I'm Casanova. You can find me on Twitter at CasanovaCass. Or if you like Legends of Runeterra, I guess I commentate Legends of Runeterra tournaments every week on Fridays on Giant Slayer LOR. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for having me.
Awesome. Thank you all for being a part. Such amazing cast. Thank you all for watching it. And that's going to be it for us tonight. Until next time, I hope you all have a great rest of your night.
Bye.
Goodbye.